Hi, chat. How we doing? Oh boy! Whoa, there's a big one on my face. Good job, Dompier. Oh boy, how are we all doing? We're going. It's a Tuesday. It is a Tuesday, and we are here playing. We are here going to be playing. We're not currently playing, but we're going to be playing the beautiful game Not for Broadcast, which we had a lovely time with yesterday. We got started on that. It is a silly little game. I don't know. I forget the name of the job again. You're the guy deciding what cameras are on during a live broadcast, you know, and you're censoring. Hello, 2 of 6. How you doing? How's it going? We are existing. I'm definitely not actively... What? Sans? What the hell? How dare you, Sans? How dare you switch to 10 hours of lo-fi video game beats? How dare you, Sans? Can you believe that skeleton? What a fucker. But hello, I see Haldo has joined us. I don't even need to look at the chat, I can just see. I got peeled. Damn. I'm lucky I didn't ask for a bald toggle. I'd be bald pretty often. Can't have shit on big screen. Oh boy. What a time. Last we left off in this game, we did... Where did we leave off? I don't know. There's the political party Advance, who has been doing weird stuff. They've been looking pretty like a good politic, but I don't trust them because of their aesthetic. You know, they have the aesthetic of an evil corporation, you know, but they keep doing like morally okay things, like some good things. Some things I'm like, but you're never gonna 100% agree with a politician. But then the other side, the other option is an Alex Jones parody. We have Alan James. Oh boy. But I mean, we're just stuck here. And we got Advance on one side, Alan James on the other. The fucking rich idiots, or the weird government with cult aesthetics. Gotta hate it when that's the options, you know? Oh boy. But we are just a simple little guy helping the news. We don't even report the news, we just choose what cameras the news is looking at. That's what we do. And then we hit the censor button. And we move the little waveforms. And I believe we unlocked I think there was challenge modes or something that we unlocked last time. I was like, I'll look at that at the top of tomorrow's stream. And you know what, chat? It's the top of tomorrow's stream. Hell yeah. Sans, I know you just looped, but would you mind taking a step to the side, my good friend Sans, my Sans old buddy, old pal. Thank you, Sans. Alright. Now let's see here if I load up this game here. Day 2020. Whoa. I don't know. I haven't personally drank tea in a while. I think it's been a while since I've sipped a tea. Oh no. Who knows? Alright, I need to get the content warnings. Wait a minute. This game has subject matter.
Good evening, I'm Megan.
Exit stage right, exactly. Ooh. Okay. Game. That's the button I'm looking for. I see the telethon. It's like we don't have the DLC, but there's the telethon? I assume, based on name, this is only the news segments, and I just keep going, and I have to go through all the news segments? That's what I would assume. Campaign. I thought there was like... Okay, I guess that would be the challenge mode, wouldn't it? Oh no, there it is. Challenge room. I don't know why... Okay, profiles archive. Ah, that's the archive. Challenge room. Bossman has taken away the cable... Bozeman. It's like a bonus episode that was originally a training day in the base game but got removed. Ooh! Interfereful, switcheroos, shocking development, and custom. Because he thought it might be a snake. Got interference all over the shop and it's coming faster than ever. Stay on your toes. Snuggle fucked. What the fuck does that mean? Your audience may switch off sooner during challenges, yeah. NASA streaming on Twitch, for real? Law and Order. Ah, these are the segments that we would be doing. Oh, goodness. And then custom, I see. Okay, that is fun. That is something to do after I beat the campaign, I suppose. Oh, man. Day question mark the lockdown is a fucking Alan James. I do love the Alan James shirt. Say what you will about literally every other part of him. The shirt is funny. Alright. Beautiful way to pick up where we left off here.
Alex, oh thank God you're alive.
Oh, Jenny!
The floor manager. Are you okay?
I know you from
Alex,
television
Alex,
screen.
you need to get it together. Look at the broadcast screen.
But I don't have my calendar anymore. Actor Lawrence Bunderslick reminds you, stay alert, stay indoors, stay safe. I can't believe they got that fucker. And our image has changed back to this, alright?
Just look at it. That's all we've been putting out since you went down. You have to fix it.
Oh right, yes, I got
Left, Alex,
fucking
and
shocked.
See? They're all over it, little bastards. You're
What
going
the
to need a full charge to clear that many off.
What are those? Oh, it's the snuggle hugs.
Charge. Then release it to zap the little fuckers.
I thought that they were little babies. This game has taken a sharp turn immediately upon the starting here.
Alex, we're broadcasting again. That's while you're reading. Usually it only takes a tap on the button to clear one. Look,
Okay.
there's a lone one climbing now. Zap it off before it starts to mess up.
Okay.
Great. That
New little
seems to be
mini
the last of
games.
them. For now. Right. We're about a
Alright.
minute out. Get the adverts
Ads.
loaded up.
Where's Neil?
I've got to deal with my pet idiot. And Alex, keep your ears open. You'll hear
Yes,
them
sir.
climbing up the tower.
Ma'am.
Don't let them build up.
Employee training video, internal use only. Occupational hazards.
This has no credibility, Jenny.
And
No
reflections.
professionalism.
Compassionate statement from eye of
It's
the
not a
beholder,
mess.
okay.
Everything is where it should be. It's ramshackle and characterful, and I expect
Ah,
nothing
it is lockdown.
different. Of course, Megan's place looked lovely, but I can't see it, can I?
Thanks, Jenny. How's lock-in with the boyfriend going?
Decided to take his chances on the wild streets, eh? Rather than endure another round.
Oh, so we can't hear her? We can't hear Jenny?
Jeremy, Jenny says your hair looks stupid.
Yes, I can hear.
Wow. Well, she can hear Jenny. They can both hear Jenny.
Yes, I know. I can hear her.
Count us in.
Make it so.
Okay, 10 seconds.
Well, which of you is gonna say welcome to the
Fairly
news?
fairly one.
5, 4, 3.
Okay.
Good evening.
Okay, good.
Jeremy.
I guessed correctly.
Wolf, our main stories tonight.
Snugglepups? It's been almost 5 weeks since all the Mrs. Snugglehugs toys woke up simultaneously and searching for their husbands.
Oh my,
The
they're
Mrs.
hug.
Snugglehugs we have so short-sightedly destroyed. And now, as this photograph suggests,
Okay.
they may be changing tactics.
Built to surprisingly traditional
Yes,
gender
look at-
stereotypes, the Mrs. Snugglehugs have been arming
Looking
themselves
over
with a
at you.
variety of household implements. All the more reason to make sure that
You're
cat
talking.
is taped
The
up.
camera's on you.
This frightening
There's that image.
that even those previously thought to be relatively safe
It has an eyeball.
must take care to watch their backs and keep their ears open.
I didn't know what it was.
Going
didn't-
stir crazy, with no signs of Mrs. Snugglehugs' batteries running
Oh,
out.
God.
With the government lockdown now in its 31st day, domestic
31st.
relationships across the country are taking some unexpected turns.
Dramatic reports are beginning to emerge of uncharacteristically bold behavior in
Fuck
homes
off,
across
little
the
guy.
country. And we're not talking about the model planes that occupy so much time in the Donaldson household.
We're going with this
options
one.
Limited, many house sharers, in particular students, are finding solace in co-tenants they'd previously...
Fuck off, little guy. I can hear your little audio. Get out of here. I'm playing Five Nights at Freddy's now.
Locked and loaded.
That's-
Johnny Hansley seems to be taking his own unique approach to being locked in.
Did he come in on about a evil Furby? Yes.
From the former role model, but this latest photo leaked by another resident today seems to confirm that all might not be well.
We're gonna go with that. We're going with that. I want him to be okay.
Seems that paranoia may have overtaken the residents of the infamous rehab clinic.
There's no
which this
creatures
morning declared
there.
itself an independent
I'm even
state,
I'm turning the
claiming
broadcast
more than
volume
enough
fully
funds
off.
to
I
last
can't.
till next Christmas.
Maybe I can listen to
The
it a
shape
little.
of things to come. In their own version of a lockdown for more than 45 years now,
Okay.
the descendants of doctors David Wong and
Oh, these guys?
Morgan Horgansford and their unfortunate team
Wait, the
today
descendants?
managed to get a personal statement to the surface using flagellarized imaging equipment.
Many of the Sforsborg and Horgans brood, as they've come to be known, have certainly
Babe,
captured
how
the
long have they been down there?
Leviticus Sforsborg and Womansford, the most likely to survive.
Oh, Wonkensborg.
Greetings from Sforsborg and Horgan's Boardwalk. We've got the up and running again, and not a peep for
We're doing
47
great.
days now. They don't seem to have the ability to be able to focus on more than one thing. It's fascinating. I mean, they're monkeys.
Okay, get the
They
fuck
can
out of here, you little
flinging their
fuckers.
feces around and playing with themselves. We've got a choice of spas our side.
Okay.
The best patisseries
I
you've ever seen.
can't wait to listen to whatever the fuck you're saying.
All they've managed to invent is a pointless game called Run, Kick, Ball. And some
Run
kind of
kickball? Sounds great.
Rockwish.
Why do I keep looking over there? There's nothing over there. This better be normal. I saw you do a little fucking... Get the fuck off of there.
Make it artificially in the next decade or so. So there's that. Helvetica out.
Goodbye, Helvetica.
It's hard to believe they've been down there so long now.
But everyone knows time moves differently underwater, Jeremy. That's why baths take so long.
That's right. And as anyone will tell you, the deeper the bath.
The quicker the relativistic forces of temporal causality will have a
Hell
measurable
yeah.
effect upon the fixed dimensional parameters of
That'll
your
be
environment.
funny when I pay attention
Yes,
to it.
I've said that many times.
Papers, please. With the lockdown becoming
No
ever more
creatures.
rigorously
I can
enforced,
hear them when
having a
they're there.
passport is becoming increasingly important, Alex.
The government caused controversy today by announcing a fresh charge of passport fraud with an
Go with the
amended
fire.
punishment for those found guilty of this brand new but incredibly serious.
Is that a
crime.
brand? Are they gonna get
The
branded?
international community have been critical of Advance's decision to begin branding those.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
fraudsters. The red hot metal may seem
They get the fuck off of
but
their
I'm told
kill
it's
me.
actually
Well, they
most
got to.
music currently in the charts.
And Advance speaks out. With the
Okay.
civil struggle proving
I don't know why I
against the
keep looking
governments
over there.
around the world, Advance HQ released a curious statement this afternoon.
Curious
In the
statement.
accompanying release, they asked us to stress that they have been listening and that this should be taken as a response to how
Fuck off.
people really feel.
I love how
We've seen
much
their
they
art on
launch.
this show to contribute to the political climate. But let's not forget, how we behave in our home lives is what really matters.
Let's hope it's not just me who filled out that questionnaire,
Okay.
Jeremy, or we're all in
Why am I
trouble.
looking over there?
Let's play that statement.
I like this guy slightly more.
The many new
Go!
jobs I have in this current crisis.
They do just get launched so far, and that is beautiful.
Of perambulation, and they
Airplane.
have made me aware of these. Now these are
This guy does
genuine
swear. I do have to pay attention.
for permission to go outside. I would like to share a few of these with you tonight under the loose heading of what the fuck is wrong with you
Yeah.
people? How difficult is this to grasp? I'd like to start
Get
with
off.
James from Angerhampton, who says he needs to go out because there's a duck in the park.
There's a
that
ducky
I'd
in the
like to
park,
try and
exactly.
feed on the shark.
That's very important. That's
Call him Mr.
news.
Quackington. And I think we're really starting to bond. No, James, they make their hives in parks. And then Katie.
I'm just like, okay, is he swearing? I'm just staring at the fucking subtitles. I'm not processing any words. I'm just thinking, is that a swear? Is that a swear? Are you swearing?
Casserole's dire, and Shirley can get by with tins of creamed rice from the 1950s.
Preacher.
And you, Lewis, from Hamble Bamblebury,
Humble
screamed you were
Bumblebury.
in the alley last night behind your house, are best left
No
to
creatures
the
there.
police.
Now there's a creature, get off.
As clear as I can. Think
They go so far.
Stop sending me stupid, sodding requests and stay
Sodding?
in.
Sodding isn't a swear.
Pretend it's not happening until we tell you it's all over. Thank you.
Ridiculous stuff.
Later tonight, Jeremy will be probing heartthrob reporter Patrick Bannon.
Patrick
while I take a
Bannon.
deep dive into some controversial opinions with two familiar faces.
And then, in our third segment, and presumably because
Next
ours is
in
also
Sophia
working,
Oh,
there's
Remington.
going to be a bloody quiz. There's going to
can't
be
wait.
a bloody quiz to that.
And in a moment, Jeremy Grumpelson and I will be
Jeremy Grumpelson.
Sophia Remington where it all went wrong.
And psychic scientist Dr. Delia Lywell will be joining us.
A psychic?
Maybe she'll tell you how you're going to die, Jeremy.
Too late. I'm certain it happened months ago.
That's all coming up.
National Nightly News.
I fucked up. I fucked up a lot of that. There's a creature. Get off of there, there's so many creatures. Why are they there? Which of you do I go to when this is over? Okay, Jeremy, Megan, news team. We have the interviewer.
First tonight, how do we get here? Where are we going? And most importantly, who's to blame?
Who's to
Joining
blame?
us from her villa on the island of San Palmerino is CEO and socialite Sophia Remington.
Thank you for having me, Megan. I am
Okay.
loving your hair.
Oh, there's the psychic.
And from her crystal heating laboratory in what I assume is a garage in Lower Uppington, Doctor, it says here, Delia Lywell.
Thank you for inviting us.
Oh my god.
Don't. Miss Remington, your toys are rampaging across the developed world. Your company is worth less than my annual salary, and your country's president recently called you a national disgrace. Have you taken your eye off the ball?
Honey,
Oh, wrong person.
cute when you're around.
Fuck. Fuck.
The thing with you folks over there is you have an island mentality.
So, what is the bigger picture?
This is what I get for trying to use my keyboard all of a sudden.
Lithium battery.
Rather than this.
Our toys
For
have
battery
lasted
in?
upwards of 71 days now with no signs of them slowing down whatsoever.
Get off, little guy. Get out of here.
That means for the future.
It means we don't know when the hell this lockdown's going to end, doesn't it?
God, Jeremy's suffering.
Remington's fist
I don't need to pay attention to what he's saying to know that he's suffering.
Change everything, tiny ogre. They're gonna power unused transport systems, make technology portable. Hell, they might even
Get off of there.
They might even take us
How can you make them with everyone at home?
Oh, don't you worry about that. Thanks to the work of thousands of tiny hands, they're already.
Oh my god, are you doing sweatshops?
Times are good for Remington's Fist.
But surely you have no future.
Excuse me, hello, yes, if we might. This is our area of expertise.
Okay, no.
What, multinational economics? What, multinational
Future, Mr.
economics?
Donaldson, to achieve
Everything's
your
going well.
objective.
Nobody's swearing.
Okay, I'll bite. Why not? There's clearly nothing better to do. So, what is your scientific process? Tell you about the
That was a
future
reaction
of the
shot, and not me thinking that she was gonna talk.
We see her
For
on
sure.
balcony. Foreign soil, but not foreign land. An age will pass.
Fascinating.
Wasn't it just?
Delia, you are amazing. We have to fly
I hope that that prophecy comes true. Get off of there.
We're gonna love you.
Unfortunately, all flights are grounded because of your tiny, deadly stowaways.
Not all flights, honey.
Oh my god.
Call me. And you, Maggie. The more the merrier. And you, Maggie. Bring your swimwear.
Miss Remington, you seem completely ignorant
Okay.
of the situation.
I love that the lockdown is because of these tiny little creatures.
It's a trap.
It's not a trap.
It's a trap.
Why are you helping her?
She seems
Why are
fun.
you helping her?
You bet your ass I'm fun.
Wow.
Please answer my question, Miss Remington. Please answer my question, Miss Remington.
Are lithium batteries the most
Lithium.
incredible invention the world has ever seen?
No creature.
Probably yes. But in fact, who am I kidding? It is definitely yes. But will they last forever?
Get off of there, you little fucking...
One day, all the Mrs. Snugglehugs will just stop. It'll be like a miracle. And then we can all go back to the grand tradition
leave.
of buying products again. Because I really don't mind telling you this. It is really hitting our bottom line.
God, there's so fucking many of them.
We seem to be selling an assload of them.
Dr. Lyra,
Just getting some reaction shots.
of when or how this might end.
Don't stand on anybody for 10 seconds or more.
Not even a real one.
But our senses tell us that there will come a day when there will be clouds in the sky, the grass will be rich and verdant, and the birds will sing at dawn.
Okay, birds. Yes.
When we walk forth again.
Jeremy, reaction shot.
Comforting.
That could literally be any day. That could literally
Let's
be
hope it's
any
soon.
day. Clouds, grass, and birds.
I love when Jeremy's having a bad time.
I'm kind of hoping we can make it to the 100 days. It sounds good on a commercial. Besides, if it lifts now, the
Okay,
children
get the fuck off of there, you little...
Well, let us ask the eminent professors for 100 then.
No, let's not, eh?
I'll
Sheesh.
Not, eh?
stay
Wrong
strong
person.
and party on. Stay strong
Sophia
and party
Remington,
on.
Dr. Delia Lywell, thank you for joining us.
When we come back, we'll be
There they
reaching
go.
out
Get
around
out
the
of
country
here.
To see what's really happening around the country.
Don't go away. We'll be back after these sandwiches. We'll be back.
Well, she's a Hindenburg-sized fuck-up.
Okay.
I mean, she's fun
There we
at a
go.
social level.
I got an achievement. I don't know what that achievement's for.
She's gonna drive that company into the fucking ground.
We are all good? The lockdown lifts now. The children have to go back to normal working hours. Dave! Holy shit! Dave, I missed you.
Listen, I'll call you back at the next break and we can talk about how I get me
Dave!
back. Cheers, Alex. See you, mate.
Oh my god, Dave. That beautiful, beautiful man.
Well, it's been a long time coming.
Oh god, we've got Alex James
You've
again.
said it, I've said it. He must know, he's not stupid. I just don't want it getting
I knew
back
there
to
was
him.
about to be some bitches.
Hey, no, Jenny.
Be gone, be gone.
Backing out on me now. We're in this together.
Get off of there!
I've made the cake, you're on the balloons.
I'm
No idea how old
serious.
40? 70? Yeah, ready. Okay, coming back. In 5, 4.
I've got my eye on this. This hasn't happened yet, this stream. I'm waiting for it.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Mack.
Fuck off of there. Get the fuck off of
Take
there.
a trip around the country to hear how the lockdown might impact the
Fuck off of there!
friendly faces. Joining me are respected academic Katie Brightman and author of Alan James's Kites, Alan James. Thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me, Megan.
Thanks, Megan. It really is a pleasure, Katie. I enjoyed our little heated encounter.
I wish I could say the same.
So first off, Katie, how are you coping?
I'm holding up okay. The lockdown
Okay.
directive was so sudden that, like many people, I haven't been able to get home.
Oh no, what happened?
I was staying at a hotel after an international policy convention, and we had a
Get off of there.
heavy night out. You know what economists are like.
Notoriously hate splitting the bill.
And I overslept, and as you can imagine, I've been here ever since. But there are certainly people much worse off than me.
Exactly. My tour has been cancelled indefinitely.
Oh god, Alan James.
Single ticket, even the cheap seats.
Oh, Alan, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry
People are being quite rude about it. They don't seem to realise they've already
Get off of there.
beef.
The crisis claims yet another victim.
So, this is just a reminder that my book, Alan James's Right, is now available in paperback.
Unbelievable.
You called it what?
You're unbelievable.
So, Katie, how do you think this might affect the economy? Should we be worried?
Very, Megan. Not to sound dramatic, but this could be catastrophic. Unemployment has
Yeah.
skyrocketed, and frankly, it will be a miracle if a lot of businesses can survive this.
Where's Jeremy?
Scaremongering again, spreading this latest liberal hoax. That's what they want. They want us quiet. They want us compliant. And they want us inside.
A hoax?
Whoa.
Well, I haven't actually seen one of these supposed...
I fucked up a little bit there. It's all good.
But
did you know 3,000 people die every year from regular toys? That's a lot of people. And this is no different. You're just as likely to be hunted down.
We need to get the reaction shots of our blorbos being normal.
Persuasive point, Katie.
Don't listen to her, Katie. The press are the enemy of truth.
she's agreeing with you, Alan, you absolute shit.
I must be wrong.
Alan, are you now recanting your statement that these toys aren't dangerous?
People are saying they're just like normal toys, and that simply isn't true.
Nobody's doing anything there.
Lies.
They're all good.
Respond to Alan's claims that Mr. Snuggle Hugs might be dangerous after all.
I suppose, I guess I'm agreeing with him.
Thank you, Katie. I appreciate it. Folks are saying this Mrs.
Jeremy's here. Oh, he got sandwich.
Yes, right, exactly. We need decisive action from
I think he got duck seasoned, rabbit seasoned.
to protect our workers and our businesses. We need to support the vulnerable, and we need
To repent. Exactly right, Katie. We brought it on
Fucking off of there.
indulgences like art, cake, and healthcare. We need to act now and begin sacrificing our firstborn, or to put
Bitches.
family pet.
Absolutely, Alan. If we can all successfully come together as a community and perform the ritual,
Oh, he
hopefully
nodded.
we will appease.
He agreed.
Hopefully we will appease the great ancient.
What the fuck? They all
Could
did
it be
that.
any worse? Katie, could
Luckily-
it be any worse?
That's the wrong camera.
heavily into health. So the system can actually bear the strain.
Is it lucky that the llama lords have unleashed a horde of man-made monsters?
Jeremy's having such a good time over there.
Just stop for 5 fucking seconds.
The Global Alliance of Fish People.
They're in the same room.
Amassing an army to kidnap us.
She just threw a pillow to him.
That's you. That's what you sound like. That's what you sound like.
But
Meh.
I,
Meh.
the,
Meh.
the, I don't sound like that.
Yes, you do.
I don't
You
sound
do,
like
Alan. You do sound like that.
And that's why no one wants to be your friend.
I've got loads of friends.
No, you haven't.
I don't think you do, Alan.
Oh my god, they're just fully going off on him.
You are
Oh, good one.
lying. You are.
Oh, good one.
Well, I'm telling.
Alan James, Katie Brightman.
Oh
thank you
god,
for
they had...
joining me. Some real food for thought there from two of the territory's
Speaking of
leading
food.
minds. From two of the territory's leading minds. Any moment now, I'll be heading over to Jeremy, who is going to be
His little... Oh shit.
of the status of.
Yo! We got this guy too!
Over to you, Jeremy.
Thank you for what I'm sure was
The guy who did the fucking sports whatever.
Next, out on the streets, someone who's always doing exactly that. It's
Patrick Bannon, right?
Exactly that. Are you there, Patrick?
Hello, Jeremy. Yes, hello. I'm here live. Apologies for the quality of the broadcast today. Couldn't find any cameramen or women brave enough to come and join me, so I'm out here on my own.
Right, and can you tell us what it's like out there?
I can. It's as you can see behind me, the streets are currently completely deserted. For my question, Jeremy.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a real street, not like you just in front of a thing.
Waiting to end the fledgling career of this young, promising journalist before his full potential is even
Yeah.
realised. Will he die underappreciated by management? And frankly,
Get the fuck off of there!
I don't think there's any danger of that, Patrick. What's that on your jacket there?
That's actually a sponge. I've made it
A sponge?
proof jacket, Jeremy. The network didn't bother sending me any PPE, so I've been
Oh, damn.
In fact, showing the sort of resourcefulness that would make me an ideal candidate for, I don't know, for example, an anchor position starting whenever they'd like.
From your point of view, Patrick, just how safe are our streets?
not safe at all, Jeremy, not safe at all. I'd recommend people staying inside, following government advice and not putting themselves at any risk at all. Unless, of course, like me, it's for groundbreaking journalism reasons.
And just where are you, Patrick?
I'm in the street, on the street.
Which street?
Which street? I think I'm struggling to hear you, actually, Jeremy, there.
Which street? Which street are you on?
Which street am I on?
Oh, you can see the green screen up there a bit, or like the frame. Get the fuck off of there.
Bannon Avenue. Bannon Avenue.
Yep.
Bannon Avenue.
Yeah, no, I can hear you fine. Yep, I'm on Bannon Avenue on the side. It says that.
Yeah, Bannon Avenue.
Patrick Bannon. Like
Patrick yeah, that is like that's a weird sign. I don't know what's going on there.
Where are you really?
I'm on
Where
Bannon.
are you really?
Get the fuck off of there.
Fine, I'm not on Bannon Avenue. I'm at home, to be honest. Alright, fine. Well, I mean, my bathroom technically, but you know, to be honest, mate, it's it's terrible out there. I don't want to go outside. They're everywhere. I'm sorry for lying. They're everywhere.
We don't expect any less of you, Patrick.
You hear that sound?
I can, yes. I'm no expert, Patrick, but it sounds unmistakably like a tiny fist tapping on your door there. A tiny fist tapping on your door there.
Oh, fuck, Jeremy, shit, no! Oh, bollocks, Jeremy.
Perhaps there's a small queue of tiny fists, each wielding a different gendered household implement.
Each holding a different gendered household implement. Shit.
You're lying, aren't you? Oh, shit. Okay, fucking listen to me, you bastards. If you're out there, just piss off, you little fucking snuggle fuck. I'm too talented to die. Okay, it's fine.
Get off of there. I'm trying to watch a man die live on television.
What do you see, Patrick? What do you see, Patrick?
Oh my god!
Thank you, Patrick, for that report.
I think I just watched that man fucking die.
Importantly, management. Just where you belong. It's time for another break, but when we come back...
Good, we got good views for Crazy Neil.
And who knows? Maybe even bring you a few smiles. Join us after this.
I'm playing Crazy Neil now. I might do that on the last one.
Yes. To Bannon Avenue.
Crazy Neil's crazy pre-Christmas extra exciting festive Yule.
Dave! Oh my god, I forgot that I was gonna have to deal with you, Dave. I'd love to see you. Shit. Son. There's one in here? Oh god. Why is the sun like that? How would I bonk it if it's in here? You said that there's one in the building?
Sometimes you're the alien and sometimes you're the cat.
Where the fuck was that?
No, I'm not.
Yo! Bitch! Where did it go?
That one didn't go down so much because apparently
That was so scary. Where did it go?
I'm not.
A little more enjoyable.
No. Oh, 5, 4,
Is it gone?
3. Welcome back to the National Nightly. Well,
Fuck off.
Anyway. We know isolation isn't easy, so finally tonight we have something a bit different for you.
Hey?
Even though some people thought it's not our job to entertain the public with absolute nonsense.
Fuck off. There's a fucking thing in here.
Overruled those people. So it's time to find out who will National Nightly win.
3,
And who
2,
will National Nightly lose.
1. Okay.
So, how do we play?
Fuck off.
Well, how do we play?
Shit.
Tommy Harris. Hello, Tommy.
It's over there. Get it.
It's good to see ya.
And how are you finding the lockdown, Tommy?
What do you mean lockdown?
The enforced isolation.
Go away, you little.
Yeah, I think I heard about that. Yeah.
What the fuck is happening there?
Yeah, you called during that time, so yeah.
Of course, that's my fault. So.
Oh my god, is this the guy who won the sport?
Sausage. I'm gonna ask contestants from around the territory 3 questions about what else. Yours truly. And those people are going to get a chance to win a very special...
Everything's normal.
And what are they playing for, Tommy?
Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Jeremy. Jeremy.
Fuck off!
This!
Shit! What happened?
She's turned off the trip switch, Alex.
There we go.
Oh, well then. What a fantastic
You bitch. Go away.
This once in a lifetime prize, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
We have Angie on the line. How do you feel about winning this man's old pants, Angie?
I've never been so excited,
God.
Jeremy. And can I just say,
Fuck off.
I love you. Can I just say, both of you.
Well, you've said it now, haven't you?
Oh, Angie, I love you. In a way.
Go away.
Tell us about yourself, Angie. Tell us about yourself.
What can I say? My name is Angie. Always has been. I'm a human woman. And my dental hygiene.
He's a human woman. That's
acceptable.
interesting.
Brilliant! Right, well, shall we get this shambles underway?
Go away.
Can I get 30 seconds on the clock, please? Can I get 30 seconds on the clock?
We haven't got a clock.
I did
Okay.
ask for a clock.
Well, I've got a clock there.
Why don't you start, and I'll stop you when it inevitably becomes unbearable to watch.
I love it. All right, here we go. Time starts. Here we go. Now, question 1. When is my birthday? Is my
The
birthday?
13th of August at 7:19 a.m.
That is absolutely correct.
Go away.
Question 2. What? I said what is my
I love Jeremy's.
colour? Is my
Crushed praline 4.
correct? The colour of my nipples.
Get out of here.
Angie dear, what is my
Jeremy.
star sign? What is my
That's a trick
star
question.
sign?
You were born outside of the human understanding of the cosmos.
Unbelievable. That is correct. Off the clock. That is correct.
Wow, that really was tough to watch. How did you do,
Everything's
Tommy?
normal.
Well,
Go
Angie,
out.
You got every single question right.
Okay, everything's great. Everything's great.
And win absolutely nothing. Thanks for playing, Angie. Bye. Do we have a contestant on the line?
You-
Jellybean on the line.
We do indeed. We should have Sonia Artleach. Are you there, Sonia?
Of course I am, Jamie.
You get out of here.
Oh, Tommy!
Let me guess, you work in theatre, don't you?
Is it that obvious?
Oh boy.
Was it the glamour or poise? Was it the glamour?
It certainly wasn't your inherent sense of
Bitch.
humility.
Tell us about yourself, Sonia.
Oh, well, if you must.
Good, I have my fingers on 1, 2, and 4, but not 3. Get out of there.
I represent the likes of Rudy Beef,
Jeremy, reaction shot.
Poppycock, and Jodie Carpetburn.
Bitch.
And how's the
Nobody better fucking swear while I'm paying attention to all this. Get out of here.
Studios and boarded the cinemas, but they won't get me that easily.
Jeremy, reaction shot.
Without any work.
Due to a savvy clause in all of my artist contracts.
Bitch, be gone.
Claim my 15% from their unemployment benefit.
Jeremy, reaction shot. Oh, okay, he's talking.
Sharp.
Standard stuff, standard stuff.
And can I ask, where...
Go away.
Well, I work from home, you know, to keep costs down.
And who's this?
Is that Mr. Algebra?
You know, when they gave the order, I was
Go out.
meeting with a client, so we've been isolated together.
No fucking way.
What the fucking fuck?
Is that Tommy Harris? I'm a huge fan. Can I just tell you?
Oh my god, it is Mr. Algebra.
Actually, Jeff, we're about to play a game, aren't we, Tommy?
We've got time, we've got time.
If it's not too bold, I think I am in love with you, Mr. Harris.
No, it's not too far.
Oh my god, go out of there. God.
I've been working on some new shit.
Well, at least you're already aware.
During lockdown, we've been
Okay.
workshopping some of Jeff's ideas for much younger
Okay.
children, haven't we?
Everything's going great.
Children, do they?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I've been developing some
Tommy's
shows
really
for
into
younger
this.
children.
Well, we'd love to see it, wouldn't we, Gerbil? We'd love to
Gerbil.
Dying to.
Right, so
There's a bitch over here. Get out of here. Punched her in the crotch.
timely transport payments from their absent fathers.
Shallow and overproduced musical numbers.
that's right. Animals. So I'm trying to address the things that kids need to know, but through a medium
Okay.
that they'll understand. Do you understand?
Jeremy?
I think
Tommy?
yes. I think so, yes.
Jeff's one of my best clients, aren't you?
I am. Yeah. So the first one we've been working on is
Get
called
out of here!
The King of the Jungle's mortgage repayments. It's about
Jeremy
to
reaction shot.
problems with his income.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
See, does he have a broker?
He does. Yes. He's a porcupine. How do
Jeremy reaction shot.
Your work is universal, darling. It speaks to people.
Tommy reaction shot.
Mate, I think you're onto something here.
Oh, the bear,
yes. Right. This one is much better. So this one tells the tale of
Okay.
Mr. Bear. Now, Mr. Bear is a very sad.
He gone. Shit.
All of the other bears don't
I thought it
think
was
they'll amount to
the other
much.
way.
She's turned something off at the plug, Alex.
Go, 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 go.
I think you're onto something there.
The vision mixer.
Mr. Bear is a tragic figure. Picture this.
Jeremy reaction shot.
At his lowest ebb, the trees are closing in. He can't.
You almost feel bad for Jeremy. I love when he suffers.
Then
Go.
he meets someone that will change his
Go.
life forever.
Jeremy reaction shot.
Fucking gripping.
Censor.
He meets a wise old octopus who takes
An octopus. Jeremy reaction shot.
Oh, Mr. Bear, don't be sad. You're not like all the other
Tommy reaction shot.
bears. You have this ambition and these dreams.
Get these fuckers out of here.
I think
Censor. Tommy.
Jeff.
And what you
Go over here. Bitch.
Mr. Bear, says the octopus, probably doing an 8-hour
Okay.
gesture or something.
Jeremy reaction shot. Get off of my fucking phone. I do not have games on there.
You need to set yourself more realistic goals.
Tommy reaction.
It's called Mr. Bear.
Go
Lowers
out of
His
there.
Expectations. Mr. Bear lowers his
Wow.
expectations.
You really have taken yourself to new depths.
Get out of there.
What do you want children to take away from this?
Oh, fuck
What do you want
shit.
children to take away from this?
I said a more realistic worldview.
All right, Jamboree.
It's Jeffrey. My name is Jeffrey Donington.
Get out of there. Tommy.
How does it end? We need to know how it ends.
Well, all the animals learn a thing or two about inevitable mediocrity.
And Mr. Bear
The subtitles to Jeremy change depending on what their characters are calling him. Oh, that's beautiful. I've not been... I've not had the focus. Oh my god, he is Jeffrey now. That's beautiful.
musical number. Oh, there's dancing.
Jeremy reaction.
It's very repetitive, so it's catchy but not too challenging. Well, if you like, I could
Live
go
Tommy
with my
reaction.
boombox.
Live Jeremy reaction.
You know, I might be able to. Hang on. Can we get Angie back?
Why not? The more the merrier, as they say at orgies. The more the merrier, as they say.
Okay, I don't have to censor the word orgy.
Right, I'll just fill then, shall I? Coming up in a moment, it's the world premiere that nobody saw coming.
Lights.
Or wanted.
What the fuck?
I can only apologize in advance for what we're all about to endure.
Endure.
Well, there's all sorts of creatures down on Dangly Doodle Farm. Like one
Okay, no, I have to be on him.
with way too many arms. There's Mr. Pig and Mr. Cow. They're always in good moods. But
Moods.
that's 'cause they don't know they'll soon be sliced
There we
up
go. I
into
knew to do this. I was like, I'm ready.
Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your hopes go to turn into despair.
Mr. Bear, what's that over there?
That's where your dreams go to die.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mr. Porcupine,
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck, I fucked that one up. Cause I was dancing.
Mr. Horse thought he'd go into professional sports. Now he's an alcoholic and he's on his third divorce.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mr. Bear, what's that
We're doing
over
beautiful.
there? That's where your hopes go to die.
Oh shit.
Lower your
1, 2, 3, 4. 1. No?
You could get a job in telecommunications. No matter how you try, you'll never reach the League of Nations. The best you'll get is middle rank in trading operations. So lower your expectations. You'll never win an Oscar. So there's no
1, 2, 3, 4.
the future that is coming will not
1, 2, 3, 4.
and no amount of
2, 3,
visualization
4.
save you from your
1,
own
2, 3, 4.
Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the
Mr.
trunk
Bear,
to be a
Mr.
multi-millionaire.
Bear, Mr. Bear,
What's that over there? That's where self-esteem goes.
Fuck,
to
I'm really
die.
going.
Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the disappointment that is waiting everywhere.
Mr. Bear, what's that over there?
That's where your schemes go to die. That's where your dreams go to die. That's where dreams go to die.
I can get rid of the multiplier, it's fine. Fuck off.
At tomorrow morning. That's it from us for tonight. Many thanks to all our guests. I look forward to seeing
Get the
them
fuck
all
out of there.
eventually. But before we go, Alex,
What the hell
I
is she
wondered if I
doing
might
right
have a
now?
word. You see, I
Get out of.
shut my eyes
Get.
and
Why are there 2 of them?
I've got to say I'm not liking what I'm seeing. You keep letting me down.
Oh, me?
Chum. Playing it
Wait,
safe.
I'm Alex.
Making the dull, boring choices, failing to assert yourself. No one likes a
Why are you
pushover.
talking to
Alex.
me?
You know that. And frankly, chum, you're acting like a bit of a wimp. Alex, will you give away your passport?
Shut the fuck up, dude. I'm trying to be weird.
Sure. Here it is. Pathetic. Can I have the money we need for food so I can go around the
Go.
continent on a jolly? Sure, Susie. We can always eat your grandma when we run out of food.
Be gone.
Wouldn't it have felt better to take charge?
Not really. You're trying to be mean to me, but I am sort of dealing with a lot of little freaking creatures right now.
Other than me, obviously.
I'm not into women, so you trying to make this like a whole "aren't I so hot, you should obey me" thing is not working. I'm more concerned with this little fucking monkey.
The sun goes at night. You will when you find out. Look, far be it from me to try and lead you down.
We are
the
airing
pathway,
this.
although sort of is my whole raison d'etre. But imagine, just for a moment, that
I mean,
none of
viewers
it
are
was
up.
real. It was just some stupid game where you could just do it all over again if it all went wrong.
Yeah.
Imagine if Sam and Charlie and Susie.
Yeah, I've sort of been playing with that
Characters.
mindset.
Wow.
Go, you fucker.
All the fun you could have.
God damn it.
No.
It's the vision mixer, there we go.
Hell of it.
Go fuck on off of there.
My name's Megan Wolf.
Stop being self-aware, I'm dealing with little fucking creatures, okay?
Ugh. Jen? I'm just
Adverts.
gonna let this go. Okay, can you get Bozeman on the phone? Babe, I don't care if this is a dream, a bad trip, or a shock-induced coma. I did not sign up to be dressed like a slag, doshing out wristies for a 20. Alright, I'm a
Ah, so she
professional
didn't
news
realize what was
anchor,
happening
not a
there.
fucking bogan.
I don't think. Or maybe?
He makes me do that. unconvincing accent the whole time? I mean, look at this. My skirt's so short you can see my jute.
A Jew.
Alex, why don't you wake up? You fucking perv.
Oh boy. Yeah, I did go into a shock-induced thing, didn't I? I did sort of get lightninged, incredibly. I did just sort of accept that. I did better than that. Maybe I didn't. But I did slightly better than that. Maybe I didn't. Look. Okay, we have our lockdown. Okay, what on earth were people talking about?
This has no credibility, Jenny. No professional.
There's 3 versions of the Mr. Bear song depending on your choices and 8 versions of the Megan sequence. I did see that that Megan sequence did seem very targeted towards my choices. She referenced things I did, so I get that. But also just like, damn. There were little creatures.
This has no credibility, Jenny. No professionalism. It's not a mess. Everything is where it should be. It's ramshackle and characterful, and I'd expect you to know the difference.
Ramshackle and characterful.
Of course Megan's place looked lovely, but I can't see it, can I?
Thanks, Jenny. How's lock-in with the boyfriend going?
Decided to take his chances on the wild streets, eh? Rather than endure another romantic comedy.
Jeremy, Jenny says your hair looks stupid.
Yes, I can hear her.
Well, we
She
can't.
says she's not talking to you.
Yes,
So
I
shut
know,
up,
I can hear
Jeremy.
her.
I need
Shall
to
I count us
know.
in?
Make it so.
Okay, 10 seconds. Break a leg, everyone.
Preferably a furry one.
5, 4, 3,
3, 2, 1. Now, Rivington Pissed. Is this... Which one is this one here?
Ridiculous stuff.
Later tonight, Jeremy will be probing heartthrob reporter.
Right, yes. Okay, but we do need... I need to go to the actual broadcast to know what they were talking about on the,
In a few moments.
Oh yeah, we get the voiceover as well.
News. But before that, let's take a look at what's coming up later on tonight and every night on Channel 1. At 7 o'clock, it's another episode of What's Wrong with This Picture? And tonight, a group of television executives will be trying to work out why there's a cock and balls on the cheek of the Mona Lisa. That's followed at 8 p.m. by Azor's winning documentary series, The Shape of Then, which tonight looks at the long-forgotten phenomenon we used to call outside. At 9 p.m, sit back and relax with multiple award-winning movie Electric Fever Dream, starring Lawrence Blunderclatch.
It's always Lawrence fucking Blunderclatch. Get that.
Brings us to 11:15, where, as usual, Dr. Adrian Atkinson Blimey will be eating
Adrian
his guests
Atkinson
in
Blimey.
and tonight he's got a chubby traffic warden from Stainstable in his crosshairs. Finally, at midnight, it's the National Weather Report, as if that mattered. But now, it's time to join Jeremy
National
Johnson
Weather
for the National
Report is always
Good evening.
last.
I'm Jeremy
Hi,
Johnson.
Jeremy.
And I'm Megan Wolf, our main...
Yes. Okay, I guess I do need to hear all this because I didn't.
And I'm Megan Wolf, our main stories tonight.
This isn't in the rush, and I censored that pretty well.
Snuggleheart's toys woke up simultaneously in factories worldwide and began searching for their husbands. The Mr.
Beautiful.
Snugglehearts were so short-sightedly destroyed, and now, as this photograph suggests,
Macabre, surreal, and then normal.
Built to
I'm assuming the one that I got was
surprisingly
normal because that
stereotypes,
seemed pretty
the Mrs.
normal.
Snugglehugs have been arming themselves with a variety of household implements. All the more reason to make sure that cat flap is taped up good and
Yeah.
This frightening
Yeah. My little
Even
standby.
those previously thought to be relatively safe, like the young and fit, must take care to watch their backs and keep their ears open for the soft steps of sinister feet.
Going stir crazy With no signs of Mrs. Snugglehug's batteries running out, and
Okay.
the government lockdown now in its 31st day, domestic
Full
relationships
month.
across the country are
Full
taking
month
some unexpected
of Mrs. Snugglehugs.
Dramatic reports are beginning to emerge of uncharacteristically bold behaviour in homes across the country. And we're not talking about the model planes that occupy so much time in the Donaldson household.
Yeah.
With voting options limited,
He has model
many house sharers,
planes.
in particular students, are finding solace in co-tenants they'd previously rejected as unfuckable.
Oh, I
indulging
missed
in an
that.
activity that has become
I missed
known
that
as
censor.
snuggle-tugging.
Locked and loaded, Shane Calligraphy Johnny Hansleaves seems to be taking his own unique approach to being locked in.
Since checking into rehab, not much has been heard from the former role model, but this latest photo leaked by another
Okay.
resident today seems to
The
confirm that
rehab
all might
was
not be
going
well after
bad.
gentle touches.
Really like the center.
It seems that paranoia may have overtaken the residents of the infamous rehab clinic, which this morning declared itself an independent state, claiming it had more than enough sponges to last till next Christmas.
The shape of things to come? In their own version of a lockdown for more than 45 years now, the descendants of doctors David Wong
45
and
years.
and their unfortunate team today managed to get a personal statement to the surface using flagellized imaging equipment.
Many of us Forsborgen Horgans brood, as they've come to be known, have certainly captured the public imagination. With a recent vote named
God.
Helvetigus Forsborgen Wongensford, the most likely to survive a massive electric shock.
Greetings from Swarsborg and Horgan's Boardwalk. We've got the generator
Beautiful.
up and running again, and not a peep from the boys' side in days now. They don't seem to have the ability to be able to focus on more than one thing. It's fascinating. I mean, they're monkeys, basically, flinging their feces around
Damn.
and playing with themselves.
Damn.
We've got a choice of spas our side and the best patisseries you've ever seen. In 28 years down here, all they've managed to invent is a pointless game called Run
Kickball.
and some kind of snack called a rock witch.
Damn.
Mum says if it wasn't for their sperm, we could probably survive it. And our top people reckon that we'd be able to make it artificially in the next decade or so. So there's that. Helvetica out.
I hope they're all okay.
It's hard to believe they've been down there so long now.
But everyone knows time moves differently underwater,
Of
Jeremy.
course.
That's why baths take so long.
That's right. And as anyone
Okay,
will tell
now
you,
what was
the deeper
this?
the bath,
The quicker the relativistic forces of temporal causality will have a measurable effect upon the fixed dimensional parameters of your environment.
Beautiful.
Yes, I've said that many times.
Of course, of
Papers,
course.
please. With the lockdown becoming
I'm
ever
always
more
saying
rigorously
this.
enforced, having a passport is becoming increasingly important, Alex.
The government calls
Oh, to me
controversy today
specifically.
by announcing a fresh charge of passport fraud with an imaginative form of
I think I was
punishment
shocking
for
guys
those
at this
found guilty
point.
of this brand new but incredibly serious crime.
The international community have been critical of Advance's decision to begin branding those found to be abetting passport fraudsters. The red hot metal may seem painful, but I'm told it's actually preferable to most music currently in the charts.
And Advance speaks out, with the snuggle struggle proving a test to governments around the world. Advance HQ
This is definitely a game that I want to like
afternoon.
replay a lot
release, they
to
asked
like
us to
try and
stress that
find
they
out
have been
like
listening,
the different
and that this should be
options,
taken
you
as a
know.
response to how the people really feel.
We've certainly done
I'm
our
just
part
thinking
on this show
about
to
like
contribute to the political climate.
so many
Well, let's not
different
forget, how we behave in our
choices.
home lives is what really matters.
Let's hope it's not just
That and
me
also
who
trying to
found
get a
that
better
questionnaire,
score because I can
Jeremy,
see
or we're all in trouble.
failings on my part.
Let's play that statement.
Good evening.
Hi,
One of the many
Peter.
new jobs I have in this current crisis is to liaise on a daily basis with the Department of Perambulation, and they
Perambulation.
of these. Now, these are genuine requests from citizens for permission to go outside. Now, I would like to share
Now,
a
what-
few of these with you tonight under the loose heading of what the is wrong with these people? How difficult is this to grasp? So I'd like to start with James from Angerhampton, who says he needs to go out because there's
What
a
if it
duck
was-
in the pond
what if it was
that
Alan
I'd like
James?
to try and feed on a Friday. I call him Mr. Quackington, and I
Mr.
think we're really starting to bond. No,
Quackington.
James, they make their hives in parks. And then Katie from
Mr.
Self-Righteous OC
Quackington,
wants to go
though.
out so she can deliver homemade meals to the elderly. No, Katie, stay at home. Your casserole's dire, and Shirley can get by with tins of creamed rice from the 1950s.
But what if her casserole was
Lewis,
better?
from Hamble Bamblebury.
Hamble
Those screams
Bamblebury.
you heard in the alley last night behind your house are best left to the police. Now, I
And the
want to
police
make
go outside.
as clear as I can. Think first. Stop sending me stupid, sodding requests and stay inside. Pretend it's not happening until we tell you it's all over.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
Ridiculous stuff. Ridiculous stuff.
Ridiculous stuff.
Later tonight, Jeremy will be probing heartthrob reporter Patrick Bannon, while I take a deep dive into some controversial opinions with two familiar faces.
And then, in our third segment, and presumably because our editor
Okay.
is also working from home, there's going to be a bloody twist.
Well,
I can't wait.
Don't do that.
And in a moment, Jeremy Grumpelson and I will be asking
Jeremy
controversial
Grumpelson.
where it all went wrong.
And psychic scientist Dr. Delia Lywell will be joining us.
Lywell.
To provide a bit of false hope.
Maybe you can tell you how you're going to die, Jeremy.
Too late. I'm certain it happened.
Coming up on tonight.
Beautiful.
National Nightly News.
God, I did a bad job at that point. Alright, now we can go to the rushes, but we will be dealing with the rushes after the ad break, because I do notice that they are about to start. So if anybody does need to take a break, this is your hourly check-in. Do you need to, have you taken your meds today? Have you taken your meds today? Have you drank water recently? How's your posture doing? Have you saved your files recently? Do you need to get a snack? Do you need to get some water? I think I already said that one. Yeah, do you need to go to the bathroom? These are all things that you can do during this ad break, alright? This is check-in, make you good. I'm great at talk. I'm great at talk. I know how to do it, and I do it often. What the hell is this game positive? Well, I'm pretty sure that last day was a fever dream. With how meta it suddenly got, and, you know, all the snuggle hugs. But, you know, absolutely beautiful. I truly want to play this game a lot. I want to... It's activating that, like, instinct in me. It's like, I need to know everything. God, the music is loud on this screen. Alright, let's turn that down a little bit for now. We can turn that back up. It's just loud right now. But yeah. You want to find all the things you're in for a very lengthy journey? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I definitely want to even, like, you know, I want to try different paths, different image options near the beginning there, and when we start out. Oh, man. You know, align more with Advance, align more with Alan James. Oh, boy. Lots of little things like that. It seems so... you know? Getting better scores. Getting better scores would be, pretty good. I have been, a bit slacking a bit lately. A bit worse for wear. I mean, I think it makes sense. I am having to, I can listen to the broadcast after the fact, you know? I don't need to worry about that. But I do, like, key in on occasion. I pick up a couple of things. It's like, but oh boy, there were too many Mrs. Snugglehugs, this one especially. I got gists, I got vibes. But I truly... God, I love that we can watch the tapes and everything, and we can... this game's great! Oh, I know I have not played it much, but oh boy. Oh boy. It's absolutely fun. I love this shit. I love this shit! Oh, man. And the fact that there's like 3 DLC that all look really good, I'm like, man, you know? There's so much I want to explore in it. I'm not sure how much of it I'll stream. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, you know? I'm definitely gonna, like, complete one playthrough. I don't know whether I'll... That and maybe the DLC. But I'm like, do I do the other parts? But I'm like, man, I fucking love it. But I'm always like, man, but there's so many games. Ah, the world is full of hard decisions and great video games, and so many great video games, so little time, you know. I guess the solution would be to stream even more, to play even more video games, but you know, I need to like have a life. I need to be able to upload the VODs and stuff, I guess. Oh boy. And I also have like people who live with me and I don't want to inconvenience them more than I do already. But alright. I guess we can turn that volume back up. Alright. Let's get back into gaming. And by gaming, I mean looking at what happens here. I assume like with the sequence 1 stuff and all, it's like there's different ways that this can go. Like I assume
ridiculous stuff.
Later tonight, Jeremy will be probing heartthrob reporter Patrick Bannon, while I take a deep dive into some controversial opinions with 2 familiar faces.
And then, in our 3rd segment, and presumably because our
multiple
editor is
versions
also
of the whole segment,
working
yeah.
from home,
There were
there's going
ones
to be a
before,
bloody
yeah.
twist.
I can't wait.
Not in those 2, but
And in a moment,
I noticed
Jeremy
that one on
Grumpelson
this
and I will
as
be
well.
asking controversial CEO Sophia Remington where it all went wrong.
And circuit scientist Dr. Delia Lywell will be joining us, presumably to provide a bit of foresight.
She lies
Maybe
really
she'll
well.
tell you how you're going to die, Jeremy.
Too late. I'm certain it happened months ago.
That's all coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News. Brilliant.
What?
She's not here.
She's probably powdering her nose or something, Jeremy.
Yes,
you can see her hand over here.
Sophia will be fine.
Oh, Sophia.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
met
that's
at a party
beautiful.
on her yacht.
I wish I was on a yacht.
Jenny says she wishes you were on a yacht too.
I know, I can still hear.
Shush now, we're coming back.
I definitely timed it well enough.
Where
In
is
5,
she?
4, 3.
There she is.
First tonight, how do we get here? Where are we going?
How do we
and
get
most
here?
importantly, who's to blame?
Joining us from her villa on the island of San Palmerino is CEO and socialite
Nah, that's
Sophia
a good
Remington.
amount of audio.
Thank you for having me, Megan. I am loving your hairdo, babe.
And from her crystal heating laboratory and what I
They're
assume is a
friends.
garage in Lower Uppington, Doctor, it says here, Delia Lywell.
Doctor, it says here.
Thank you for inviting us on your show.
Hello, Delia.
Don't. Miss Remington, your toys are rampaging across the developed world, your company is worth less than my annual salary, and your country's president recently called you a national disgrace.
I mean,
How
I
do you
did
take
make
it
her
all
like
the
a
more?
gambler person.
Oh, honey, you're so cute when you're angry. The thing with you folks over there is you have an island mentality. You can't see the bigger picture.
So, what is the bigger picture?
Tell us of the bigger picture.
Is lithium batteries.
Lithium.
Our toys have been running for
God, I
upwards of
love
71
Jeremy's
days now
fucking
with no signs of
reactions.
them slowing down whatsoever. Imagine what that means for the future.
It means
Beautiful.
we don't know when the hell this lockdown's going to end, doesn't it? You don't seriously believe Remington's fist can survive this?
Lithium batteries are gonna change everything, tiny ogre.
Tiny
They're gonna
ogre.
power our transport system, make technology portable. Hell,
Why?
they might even take us into
I called
space.
him that.
But how can you make them with everyone at home?
Oh, don't you worry about that. Thanks to the work of thousands
They only do that
of
if it's
tiny
the
hands,
entire
they're
segment
already
that
pouring off
changes.
the production line. Times are good for
If
Remington's
it's a part of the
fist.
segment, they'll sometimes just
surely you
all
have
show us
no
their own
future.
separate thing instead of being a
Excuse
group.
me, hello, yes, if we might. This is our area of expertise.
What, multinational economics?
Ah, I see.
Future, Mr. Donaldson, to which we are all connected.
Yeah, okay, I'll bite. Why not? There's clearly nothing better to do. So, what does your scientific process tell you about the future of Sophia Remington,
Yes,
Doctor?
tell us of your
We
oracle.
see her on a balcony. Foreign soil, but not foreign land. An age will pass.
Fascinating.
Wasn't it just?
Delia, you are amazing.
Wow.
We have to fly you out here to the island.
I hope
to be
that
like my
comes
guest.
true.
They're gonna love you.
Unfortunately, all flights are grounded because of your tiny, deadly stowaways.
Not
You little
all
guy.
thanks, honey. Dee, call me. And you, Maggie. The more the merrier. Bring your swimwear.
Miss Remington, you seem completely ignorant to the seriousness of the situation. Do you take any responsibility at all for the global crisis?
Careful! It's a trap.
It's not a trap.
Wow.
I'm helping her.
She seems fun.
You bet your ass I'm fun.
Please answer
The
my
fucking
question, Miss Remington.
girls all just being like, yay! And then
Are
Jeremy's
lithium
just
batteries
absolute
the most
bad
incredible
day.
invention the world has ever seen?
I love when Jeremy
Probably yes.
suffers, and I'm getting fed
But-
so much.
In fact, who am I kidding? It's
Pasta water.
definitely yes. But will they last forever? Sadly, no. One day, all the Mrs. Snugglehugs will just stop. It'll be like a miracle. And then we can all go back to the grand tradition of buying products again.
Yay!
I really don't mind telling you this. It is really hitting our
Consumerism.
bottom line. Except for sponges. We seem to be selling an assload of them.
Dr. Lywell, do you have an indication of when or
It's
how
like,
this might end?
I forgot his name.
It's not an exact
The
science.
dead boy.
Not even a real one.
But our senses tell us that there will come a day when there will be clouds in the sky, the grass will be rich and verdant, and the birds will sing at dawn, and that shall be the day when we walk forth again.
I find that
Jeremy?
strangely comforting.
That could literally be any day.
Well, let's hope it's soon.
Clouds, grass, and birds. That's literally every day.
The way that Jeremy
hope it's not
talks
too
is
soon.
so good.
I'm kind of hoping we can make it to the 100 days. It sounds good on a commercial. Besides, if it lifts now, the children will have to go back to working normal hours.
Let us ask the eminent professors for 100 then.
No, let's not, eh?
I'll drink to that. Stay strong and party on.
Party on!
Sophia Remington, Dr. Delia Lywell, thank you for joining us.
When we come back, we'll be reaching out around the
how
country
beautiful.
to see what's really happening out there.
Don't go away. We'll be back
What
after
a
these sandwiches.
great world to live
Oh, she's a
in.
Hindenburg-sized fuck-up.
I mean, she's fun at a social level.
I wouldn't want to be on her board.
Christ, no. She's going to drive that company into the fucking ground.
Alright, lockdown life. Was this, Jeremy then? When he fucking died? Jeremy fucking dead. Not Jeremy. Jeremy's my boy.
Yeah, well, it's been a long time.
No, this is them. Fine.
Exactly, you
No,
said it, I've said it.
I will
Where's
never
my-
He must
understand.
know, he's not
When did my boy
stupid.
die?
Why under your
I just
pillow,
don't want
though?
it getting back to him that it came
It's
from us.
self-love. You should.
Okay. Let's start by listening to her. What she gotta
I
say?
just don't want it getting back to him that it came from us. Hey, no, Jenny. You're not backing out on me now. We're in this together.
Ooh.
It's gonna work. We'll get him. I've made the cake. You're on the balloons. I've got no idea how old he is.
Aw, birthday party.
17? Yeah, ready.
Surprise
okay,
party.
coming back. In okay.
Okay. Get all the way to the beginning here. Listen to them.
Exactly, you said.
Oop.
I will never understand.
I don't expect you to.
Why under your pillow, though?
It's self-love. You should support me.
I support self-love. It's the photo of yourself you sleep with. I'm struggling.
It was a good day for me.
He needs it.
It was.
He needs it. He needs at least 10 photos of himself around him at all
For my
times.
own reflection. I thought, what a brave young man.
Okay, coming back. In 5, 4, 3.
Okay, now what were they talking
Welcome
about?
back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Roof. Now it's time to take a trip around the country to hear how the lockdown might impact the nation from some friendly faces. Joining me are respected academic Katie Brightman and author of Alan James's Kites, Alan James. Thank you for joining
Alan
me.
James's
It's a pleasure.
Kites.
Thanks for having me, Megan.
Thanks, Megan.
I noticed at one
Really
point
is
they
a
called
pleasure. I
it
enjoyed it.
Reich. So I like that they're just
I
fucking
wish I
up the
could say
title
the
of his book constantly
so first off,
now.
Katie, how are you coping?
I'm holding up okay. The lockdown directive was so sudden that, like many people, I haven't been able to get home.
Oh no, what happened?
That's
I
why
was
she
staying
is
at a hotel
at
after an
him
international policy convention, and we had a particularly
with the
heavy night
same
out.
person there.
You know what economists are like.
Notoriously hate splitting the bill.
And I overslept, and as you can imagine,
It's
I've
like,
been
this
here
is my
ever since.
excuse
But
for
there are
why I'm in
certainly
the
people
same
much
room
worse
as
off
Alan
than me.
James, but we're not gonna let
My
you
tour
know
has
that.
been cancelled indefinitely, and I've had to refund every single ticket, even the cheap seats.
Oh, Alan, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, people are being quite rude about it. They don't seem to realise I've already spent
What's
it filling
this
the beach
fun
house
little
with
jaunty
beef.
background music
Crisis
as
claims
well?
yet another victim.
So, this is just a reminder that my book, Alan James's Reich, is now
Yeah, there was the
available
wreck
in
there that I remember catching that one when he was saying that live, and I was like, oh no.
So, Katie, how do you think this might affect the economy? Should we be
How does
worried?
this? We got it. We can see
Not
exactly how he gets
dramatic,
duck
but this
seasoned.
could be catastrophic. Unemployment has skyrocketed, and frankly, it will be a miracle if a lot of businesses can survive this.
There you go, scaremongering again, spreading this
That's
latest
my
liberal
thing.
hoax.
I'm the one who
That's what they
scaremongers
want.
around
They
here,
want
alright?
us quiet. Shh. They want us compliant. And they want us inside.
A hoax? How on earth can you say that, Alan?
Well, I haven't actually seen one of these supposed toys. Have you?
Yes.
Well, no, but...
Did you know 3,000 people die every year from regular toys? That's
I mean,
a lot
people
of
do
people.
die
And this is
from
no
regular
different.
toys, but I don't
You're
know
just
if
as
it's that
likely to
many.
be hunted down by a yo-yo or a tennis
I don't
racket.
know if Alan James has any studies that he's citing.
Don't listen to her, Katie. The press are the enemy of truth.
She's agreeing with you, Alan, you absolute shit!
Well, then I must be wrong.
That's how he does it.
These toys aren't dangerous.
People are saying they're just like normal toys, and that simply isn't true. Corrupt media lies.
That's how he gets duck seasoned.
To Alan's claims that Mrs. Snugglehugs might be dangerous after all.
I suppose I guess I'm agreeing with him.
Thank you, Katie. I appreciate your support. A lot of folks are saying this Mrs. Snugglehugs
And then Jeremy
situation will
shows
all
up.
blow over, but it won't.
With this big
Yes,
sandwich.
right, exactly. We need decisive action from the government. We need huge financial support to protect our workers and our businesses. We need to support the vulnerable, and we need
To repent. Exactly right, Katie. We brought it on ourselves with all our liberal indulgences like art, cake, and healthcare. We need to act now and begin sacrificing our firstborn or to push a beloved family pet.
Absolutely, Alan. If we can all
Yes.
successfully come together as a community and perform the ritual,
Just listening to audio from
hopefully we
this and
will
watching
appease
this,
the
it's
great
beautiful. I did notice that as
Katie, could
well,
it be
their
any
little
worse?
salute.
Luckily, over the past few years under Advance, they've invested heavily into health, so the system can actually bear the strain.
Is it lucky that the Llama Lords have unleashed a horde
Oh, we
of
got the
man-made
recipe.
monsters on its own people
Beautiful.
to conceal the enemy within?
Will you just stop for 5 fucking seconds?
The Global Alliance of Fish People
The
are
fish!
amassing an army to
Three slices
kidnap
white bread, bacon, cucumber, tomato, mayo, Swiss cheese, garnished with cocktail gherkins and a black olive.
That's what you sound like.
Wow. I feel. Oh no, but I don't like bacon. I was like, I feel like I have to try that.
Sound like that.
Yes, you
Like,
do.
just to say that I have.
And that's why no one wants to be
I'll
your
just
friend.
take the.
I've got loads of friends.
No, you haven't.
I'll just take the bacon off and eat it
Yes,
the other
stop
way.
lying, Alan.
I'm not lying. You are.
Oh, good one.
I'm not lying, you are. He's so pouty. Look at this sad
Well, I'm
boy.
telling.
Alan James.
Alan, you know what they
Katie
say about
Brightman, thank you
snitches,
for
Alan?
joining me.
I'm getting my needle.
Oh. Stitches get stitches, bitch.
Any moment now, I'll be heading over to Jeremy, who is going to be bringing us an up-to-the-minute report of the status of the nation.
You know, I'm not
Over to
going
you,
out
Jeremy.
there. I couldn't care less.
Thank you
I don't
for
care
what-
what anyone says. My way works, and also you're going to invoice me. I want to pay back for the gaffer tape.
Yeah.
For the cost of the.
It's Patrick
poster I've
Bannon.
made.
Are you there, Patrick?
Hello.
I like
Jeremy,
Patrick a
I'm
lot.
here, I'm
I
here.
love how he's always
Apologies
suffering
for
too.
The quality of the broadcast today. Couldn't find any cameramen.
I feel
or
like I
women,
heard this
brave
one a
enough
bit
to come and
more.
join me, so I'm out here on my own.
Right, and can
I
you tell us what it's
comprehended
like out
more
there?
of what he was
Yep,
saying
I can.
in
It's,
this
as you can
segment.
see behind me, the streets are currently completely deserted. But my question, Jeremy, is just how long? I mean, could there be danger lurking just
And I guess I
around the
was right
corner,
about this
waiting
being
to
this
end
segment
the
then.
fledgling
I didn't
career of this
anticipate
young,
it was going to be
promising
both.
journalist Before his full potential is even realised? Will he die, underappreciated by management, and frankly, if you ask me, very, very much underpaid?
Well, I don't think there's any danger of that, Patrick.
God, he's
what's that on your
suffering.
jacket there?
Oh, that's actually a sponge. I've made it. Well,
Okay. His little jacket. This I did hear. Yes.
Street.
He's on the
Which
street.
street?
He's on Bannon Street. That I remember. Bannon Avenue, rather.
Bannon Avenue.
Yeah, no, I can hear you fine. Yep, I'm on
What triggers
Bannon
the
Avenue
blush on the
side, it
model?
says
I
there.
believe it's
Like
just whenever I
Patrick
smile.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm just normal.
That is like, that's strange. That's a weird sign. I don't know what's going on there.
Where are you
It's
really?
like, oh no.
I'm on Bannon.
Hmm?
Alright, fine. I'm not on Bannon Avenue. I'm at home, to be honest.
He's at home.
Alright, fine. Well, I mean,
This
I'm
poor
in my
boy.
bathroom technically, but you know, I couldn't face it, to be honest, mate. It's you know, it's terrible out there. I don't want to go outside. They're everywhere. I'm sorry.
This poor little
We
boy.
don't expect any less of you, Patrick.
And this sad man.
Can you hear that sound?
There is a sound. I didn't hear it
can,
the first
yes,
time.
I'm no expert, Patrick, but it sounds unmistakably like a tiny fist tapping on your door there.
Oh fuck, it does. Oh fuck, Jeremy, shit, no!
Nature.
Perhaps there's a small queue of tiny fists, each
So you're
with
not
a
wearing
different
pants?
gendered household implement. Ready
I
to
didn't
bash in the heads
comprehend
of
that, if
little roving
so.
reporters.
No, you're lying, aren't you? Oh shit, fucking listen to me, you bastards! If you're out there, just to piss off
I
you
remember
little
just
fucking
paying too much attention
I'm
to
too talented to die!
censoring. I'm glad that this is probably going to be a dream sequence solely because I want more of this guy.
Don't worry, Patrick. I'd say you've got a few seconds before they break their way in there and finish you off.
Beautiful.
What do you see, Patrick?
Is it Meg? God, these little freaks. Boing. Hello.
Thank you, Patrick, for that report showing the nation, and more importantly, management, just where you belong.
Wow.
It's time for another break.
Jeremy.
But, when we come back, we'll be hoping to take your mind off the world for a little while, and who knows, maybe even bring you a few smiles. Join us after this.
What you gotta say
You're damn
after?
right. Yeah, I had them delivered. Yes, to Bannon Avenue.
He sent them? I support women's wrongs. Segment is inspired by the sketch where he's pretending to be at the World Trade Center where everything is fine on 9/11?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Oh, beautiful.
I don't have to.
Oh, Jenny's talking to him.
No, you're being a child. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. No. Oh, 5, 4, 3. Welcome back to the National Nightly.
Yeah, what was up with Tommy
welcome back
here?
anyway. We know isolation isn't easy, so finally tonight we have
I need
something
to learn
different
about
for
what
you.
the hell Tommy
Even
was
though
talking
some
about
people, although
here.
it's not our job to entertain the public with absolute nonsense.
I heard the
other,
questions.
More important people overruled those people. So it's time to find out who will National Nightly win.
Who will National Nightly lose?
Fuck off, Jenny. There's one thing to do this to me. There's another thing to do fucking pumped. So, how do we play? Well, joining me as a man who knows all about playing, it's Tommy Harris.
We are going to make you do
Hello,
as many
Tommy.
puns as we can, Jeremy.
It's good to see ya.
And how are you finding
Johnny.
the lockdown, Tommy?
What do you mean lockdown?
The enforced isolation of everyone in the country.
He's Johnny now.
Yeah, I think I heard about that actually, yeah.
Thank you for pointing that
You're
out
in
earlier.
bed,
That's
Tommy.
Yeah,
great.
you called during nap time, so...
Of course, that's my fault. So, why don't you tell us
Yes.
how the game is
He's all
played?
not.
Well, it's pretty simple, Jeremy, you sausage. I'm going
You
to ask
sausage.
contestants from around the territory 3 questions about what else
Hair flip there.
yours truly.
Styling.
Are going to get a chance
Serving
to
a
win
little
very
bit. Jeremy
special
fashion
prize.
icon, maybe?
And what are they paying for, Tommy?
Drum roll, please.
You can do it.
Jeremy.
Oh.
Thank you.
He's
This.
gonna propose to him.
Is that? What is that?
It's my athletic
Oh,
support,
she wants
Jeremy.
him to propose to her,
But
rather.
I've signed
Okay.
it, so...
Oh, well then, what a fantastic prize.
Have we got anybody waiting to win this once-in-a-lifetime prize, Jimmy?
Jimmy.
I believe we have
Jared
Angie on the
Jimmy.
line. How do you feel about winning this man's old pants, Angie?
I've never been so excited, Jeremy. And can I just say,
Take that little thing
I
off.
love
Oh, his little finger up.
Well, you've said it now, haven't you?
Oh, Angie, I love you. In a way.
In a
Tell us about
way.
yourself, Angie.
Wow, the actors in this are all so
my name is
fucking
Angie.
good.
Always has been. I'm a human woman, and my dental hygiene has been described as acceptable.
Brilliant! Right, well, shall we get this
That's
shambles
gonna be
on the
my
way?
next-
Absolutely, John. Can I get 30 seconds on the clock, please?
John?
We haven't got a clock.
Yeah!
I did ask for a
That
clock.
sounds like a dating profile.
Why don't you start, and I'll stop you when it inevitably becomes unbearable to watch.
I love it. All right, here we go. Time starts
No,
now.
I knew
Question
he was gonna say it
one.
like that.
When is my birthday?
The 13th of August.
Yeah, I remember
at
her
7:19
doing these.
a.m.
That is absolutely correct.
Glad I can look
Question
at him,
two.
just suffering
I said,
now.
what is my favourite colour?
Crushed praline 4.
Correct, the colour of my nipples. And finally, Angie dear, what is my star
Fucking
sign?
sobbing.
That's a trick question. You were born outside of the human understanding of the cosmos.
Unbelievable, that is correct. Stop the clock.
Wow, that really was tough to watch. How did you do, Tommy?
Well, Angie, my love, you got every
Stay in your
single
room.
question
In your
right.
room. It's not tidy. I know you haven't.
Where's Mr. Algebra?
Don't make me come over there.
Called him Jelly Bean?
We do indeed.
Jelly Bean!
We should have Sonia Hartley.
Jelly Bean!
Are you there, Sonia?
Of course I am, Jamie, darling.
Thank you for
Oh
being here, Sonia.
Oh, there you are, Tommy. Mwah.
Let me guess, you work in theatre, don't you?
Is it that obvious? What gave it away?
I'm calling him Jelly Bean from now on. I love that.
It certainly wasn't your inherent sense of humility.
Jelly Bean.
Tell us about yourself, Sonia.
Oh, well, if you must play this game. I am a theatrical agent. I represent the likes of Rudy Beefman, Samuel Coffee Cup, and Jodie Carpetburn.
Lots of
amongst
big
others.
names.
And how's the lockdown affected you, Sonia?
Well, they may have closed the theatres, shut the studios, and boarded the cinemas, but they won't get me.
It just makes me think about,
How are you managing
shit,
without
what's
any
his
work?
name?
Due to a savvy clause in all of my artist contracts, I am able
Like one
to
of the-
claim my 15% from their unemployment
Literally one of the two
benefit.
biggest, one of the biggest
Wow,
fucking
that
musical
certainly
theater
is
people. What's his fucking
sharp.
name?
Standard stuff, standard stuff.
And can I ask, where are you speaking to us from?
Well, I work from home, you know, to keep costs down.
And who's this?
Oh, well, you know,
Jeremy
that day
didn't
gave
think
me
that this
order.
would ruin
I was
his
actually in a
day.
meeting with a
And
client,
yet-
so we've been isolated together.
No fucking way.
What the fucking fuck?
Is that Tommy
Jamie.
Harris? I'm a huge fan. Can I just tell you how bloody brilliant you are?
Actually, Jeff, we're about to play a game, aren't we, Tommy?
We got time, we got time.
Well, if it's not too bold, I think I am in love with you, Mr.
No,
Harris.
no, it's not too bold. That's all right, don't worry.
Aw.
Hey, I'd love
People
to show
love
you some
this
of my
guy.
stuff. I've been working on some new shit.
Well, at least you're already aware.
During lockdown, we've been workshopping some of Jeff's ideas for much younger children, haven't we?
Okay, yeah, let's hear the context of this.
Yeah, that's right.
What's up with Mr.
I've
Bear?
been developing some shows for younger children.
Well, we'd love to see it, wouldn't we, Gerbil?
Absolutely dying to.
Right, so, what do kids love?
Timely transport payments from
Stop
their absent
making
father.
it. Stop
Shallow
giving
and
him
overproduced
better
musical
and better
numbers.
nicknames.
That's right.
Okay, I'm sticking with Jelly Bean,
So,
but
I'm
Gerbil
trying
is
to address the
also
things that
so
kids need to know, but
good.
through a medium that they'll understand. Do you understand?
I think, yes. I think
Jelly
so, yes.
Bean?
Jeff's one of my best
What?
clients.
Do you
aren't
understand
I
Jelly
am.
Bean?
Yeah. So, the first one we've been working on is called The King of the Jungle's Mortgage
Has Jeremy
Repayments.
killed
it's
anyone
about
yet?
a lion who's having problems with his interest rates.
Not
I see.
in a
Does he have
method
broker?
provable.
He does, yes, he's a porcupine.
Not in a method provable to
How
any
did
court.
you know that?
Well, your work is universal, darling. It speaks to people.
I'm going to say something to you, mate.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're onto something here.
Yeah, his little.
The bear,
Oh,
you
yes,
bear.
yes, right. This one is much better. So this one tells the tale of Mr. Bear. Now, Mr. Bear is a very sad bear because all of the other bears don't think that he'll amount to much, and they tell him that his plays are lazy and derivative.
But does he know that?
Now, Mr. Bear is
Does
a
Mr.
tragic
Bear
figure.
know that
Picture this.
maths is cool?
He's at his lowest ebb. The trees are closing in. He can't even face his salmon, can he? No. But
his salmon!
Then he meets someone that will change his life forever.
This is fucking gripping.
That's right. He meets a wise old octopus who takes him under his wing and says, "No, Mr. Bear, don't be sad.
This is so
You're
moving.
not like all the other bears. You have this ambition and
Yes.
these dreams."
Yes!
Such fucking dreams.
I think I love you, Jeff.
And what you need to do, Mr. Bear, says the octopus, probably doing an 8-armed gesture or something.
What you need to do to find happiness in this crazy old forest is you need to set yourself more realistic goals.
God.
It's called Mr. Bear Lowers His Expectations.
It's truly such a beautiful time.
You really have taken yourself to
His
new
name is
depths.
still Churble.
And what do you want children to take away from this?
Oh, fuck shit, shit, fuck.
Oh, fuck, shit, fuck.
I said a more realistic worldview.
Are you all right, Jamboree?
It's Jeffrey. My name is Jeffrey Donington.
His name is Jeffrey
How does it
now,
end?
allegedly.
We need to know how it ends.
Well, all the animals learn a thing or two about inevitable mediocrity.
Yeah, and Mr. Bear settles down near to his parents' cave, stops trying to make his band happen, and he goes into bear telemarketing.
Becomes a bear maths teacher.
Oh, and we end... We end on a big musical number.
God, I love
there's
Jeremy's
dancing.
reactions all the
It's
time.
very repetitive.
I'm sorry, Jelly
so it's
Bean's
catchy, but
reactions.
not too challenging. Well, if you like, I could go and get my boombox.
Yeah, do you know, I might be able to... Hang on, can we get Angie back?
Why not? The more the merrier, as they say at
His little
orgies.
run.
I just fill then, shall I? Coming up in a
He's
moment, it's the world premiere that
suffering.
nobody saw coming or wanted at all. I can only apologise in advance for what we're all about to endure.
Well, we can see what we were. We can like actually pay attention. I heard a bit of it. I
Right,
got
let
to
us
pay
fill then, shall I?
attention to audio a bit more for this.
I can only apologise in advance for what we're all about to endure.
You turn this shitting thing... Ah!
There we go.
Well, there's all sorts of creatures down on Dangly Doodle
Dangly
Farm.
Doodle Farm.
Like wise old Mr. Octopus.
The octopus is on the
with
farm.
way too many arms. There's Mr. Pig
Yeah?
and Mr. Cow.
Yeah?
They're always in good mood. But that's 'cause they don't know they'll soon be sliced up into food.
Damn.
Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your hopes go to turn into despair. Mr. Bear,
I'm only
what's
gonna be
that
watching
over there?
honestly.
That's where your dreams go to die. Mr. Raccoon wants to go to the moon. He'll end up as a bus driver soon. Mr. Porcupine thinks he'll read the news at 9. He'll end up as a janitor who stinks of turpentine. Mr. Tiny Mouse thought he'd own a massive house.
Yeah.
Ended up in a bedsit where he can't control the louse.
Oh, no.
Mr.
I have high
Horse
hopes for him.
thought he'd go into professional sports. Now he's an alcoholic and he's on his third divorce.
No, Mr. Horse.
Bear,
Wait a minute.
what's that
That
over
sounds
there?
familiar.
That's the place your life becomes an
Hello,
endless
hello.
questionnaire. Mr. Bear,
We're learning about
what's
Mr.
that
Bear.
over there? That's where your hopes go
I
to
look
die.
different?
Lower
If I put my jacket on, is that different? Oh, we're at the bridge.
Could get a job in telecommunications. No matter how you try, you'll never reach the League of Nations. The best you'll get is middle rank.
Neither Neither of these is a bear.
Operations, so lower your expectations. You'll never win an Oscar, so there's no congratulations. The future that is coming will not meet specifications.
Oh, is this supposed to be like it's like doing the light in the crowd. I get it now. And he just had a lamb. You got a rabbit and a mouse, neither of which, like we talked about Mr. Mouse. I'm gonna turn the volume down again a little bit. I feel like I have to be a bit louder. Thank you very much, I know, but always great to hear it. It's apples. You got it. Do? You can juggle. I believe in you. Yeah, you don't need any hand dexterity to do that. Beautiful. Beautiful job, these lads. Do they say anything after this, or do they just keep posing? Pause for applause. Oh, Mr. Bunny died. Mr. Mouse, rather?
Good, yeah. I thought that went fucking well, don't you?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's go and have a G&T.
Oh, bloody good idea, after you. Right.
Why is she— what was that? Oh! Good for her. Good for her. Alright. She's a human woman. That is so true. Okay, now let's hear whatever she was, like, yelling at me for. Hi, Megan.
Well, I'm sure
Thought I was
we'll
a
still
dog?
be singing that
Only
tomorrow
half.
morning. That's it from us for tonight. Many thanks to all our guests. I look forward to seeing them all again. Eventually. But before we go, Alex, I wondered if
Hi,
I might have a
Megan.
word. You see, I've
Yeah.
had my eye on you, friend.
Half dog,
and
half cat.
I've got to say, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. You keep letting me down.
She's
chum.
rude.
Playing it safe. Making the dull, boring choices. Failing to assert
Well,
yourself.
I'm trying to
No
be
one
normal.
likes a pushover, Alex. You know that.
Vertically as opposed to horizontal.
Frankly,
Yeah.
chum, you're acting like a bit of a wimp. Alex, will you give away your passport so my super rich sibling can abandon us all? Sure. Here it is. Pathetic.
Yeah.
Can I have the money we need for food?
That,
so I can
honestly,
go
the
around
passport
continent
thing
on
I
a
wasn't
jolly?
sure about.
Sure, Susie. We can always eat your grandma when we run out of food. Wouldn't it have felt better to take charge? Aren't you tempted to just lay down the law?
Not really.
You know what's hot, Alex? Other than me, obviously. Confidence. Power. Control.
I can tell
what
you're
draws
trying to
me
be
like
hot.
Rats to the piper. Don't you care?
The only—
where your
look,
sun
there's
goes at
there's
night?
Megan, there's Shenny, there's
You
Jeremy.
will when you find out.
And if Jellybean were on the
Far be it
table
from
dressed
me
like
to
this,
try
I
and
don't
lead you
even
down
know if I
that
would
path,
find that
though,
hot.
although Sort of is my whole raison d'etre.
I mean, maybe.
But imagine,
Depends on his energy.
just for a moment,
I can't picture him being serious
none of
about
this
it,
was
is the
real.
problem.
It was just some stupid game where you could just do it all over again if it all went wrong.
Yeah.
Imagine if Sam and Charlie and Susie were just characters.
Only those three? Those are the only characters? No other
Think of all
characters?
the fun you could have. Just being bad, you know? For the hell of it.
You want me to go do evil shit?
My name's Megan Wolf. Have an evil night.
I'm being evil. I'm being a centrist. What's more evil than that?
Jen, I'm just gonna go smoke. Okay, can you get Bozeman on the phone? Babe, I don't care if this is a dream, a bad trip, or a shock-induced coma. I did not sign up to be dressed
Shock-induced
like
coma.
a slag, doshing out wristies for a 20. Alright, I'm a professional news anchor.
This is a fun
What a fucking
outfit. I would
bogan.
definitely like to wear that at some point. It's nice. I like dressing up. It's fun.
Accent the whole time? I mean, look at this! My skirt's so short you can see my jute.
Her jute.
Alex,
A little short
why
though,
don't you
innit?
wake up?
You fucking perv.
Jeremy! Oh, the immediate cut from that to fucking... He's just staring. He's just staring. Alright, I need this. I need this. Neil? We always save Neil for last because Neil's beautiful. Okay, Go-Getter's Paradise.
Our children are supposed to be our future. Advance knows this, but we're wondering if maybe you don't.
Is this because of the sweatshops?
Why don't you want your child to do lovely painting?
It's because I didn't send my kid to the summer camp.
And play with their friends, if you let them have friends, that is. In a safe, protected, but happy and supportive environment. Look, they're rafting. That looks like fun.
Well, it's because Advance is so culty. It seems they have such a cult aesthetic that I don't trust them.
To keep your child chained up by the side of the road.
They could be fine, but I still don't trust them because they're a government in a video game.
Yahoo!
Yahoo!
Why wouldn't you let your kids do that? After all,
because I suck.
It's really just a particularly awesome youth club. The Advanced Go-Getters. Why are you so paranoid?
Because you're weird. Beautiful creature. Okay. Lockdown looks.
We know times are hard. We know that you're scared. But now, more than ever, even though we're apart,
you want us to buy your products?
It still matters how we look.
Make our skin dry as fuck!
To the distant divas and the isolation idealists, the healthcare heroes and the lockdown lovers, we
make your skin dry.
You're still aging, possibly more so. We need to come together, every single one of us, and do the right thing. Buying
our products. Eye
of the beholder, because you'll have to go out in public eventually.
Not as far as you know. Maybe. Maybe not. Inspirational. Occupational hazards.
Push yourself to your absolute
Yo!
The exclusive new collection. Subscribe today.
Oh, is this
and
another?
We'll send you a workplace accident you'll never forget. From the classic trip and fall to the unparalleled heights of gross negligence.
Hell yeah!
Does have it all. Sign up today, and you or your next of kin could enjoy a disappointing payout.
Nice.
Which makes a mockery of your pain and suffering.
Yeah.
Also included is this vial of real crocodile
Yo,
tears. And your
I've
employer's
always
complete
wanted
lack
that.
of responsibility. Every issue comes complete with this companion magazine, containing
Yeah?
the impotent good wishes of your colleagues and
Oh,
a specific
great.
corporate apology. For a limited time, get your hands on the electroshock collection at
Whoa.
your nearest workstation now. Every week, you'll receive a high-quality electric current of increasing voltage directly through your body
Yeah.
until you lose consciousness. Don't miss this shocking offer. It really
This
is
shocking
a
offer.
lifetime. Roll the dice with your future
No, what
now.
did that say? Did that was that
This
how many?
card may
What
charge
numbers were that?
absolutely
Fuck.
free. That's right, free.
Free?
Occupational hazards, the only regular threat to your health that is both completely avoidable and ever present.
Hell yeah! Woo! You know you can't do that to me.
Present.
I didn't see what the top there. Okay, disclaimer. Terms and conditions: occupational hazard, except no complaints. Burns, death, decapitation, sudden gaining of weight, suddenness, imbalanced emotions, sales or accounts, holidays to slough, or to slough? I think that's a place. Being upset, not enjoying this game. Localized fires, general fires, a little bit of spinach stuck in your teeth, overly specific small print blindness. The small print being too fast, spelling mistakes, insufficient ages, sore toes. Seriously, why are you reading this? Just play the game. What do you want, a cookie? Having no cookies. I have cookies downstairs and I've been eating them after stream for the past couple of weeks. Thank you, Girl Scouts. I thank you for your participation. I'm in my Thin Mints era. Crisis guidance.
Good morning. This is Mr.
Bozeman,
and this is a Channel 1 informational video that is for internal use only. First, I'd like to take this opportunity to reassure you all
yes,
that we
of
will
course.
be staying on air, maximizing
of
revenue.
course.
We will be using this as an opportunity to fire the more annoying among you,
Yay!
like Stuttering Gary, Nervous Eric, and Queefing Janet. I'd like to address the rumors that the network has no emergency fund. This is hogwash. Of course we have one, but I spent it on unnecessary informational videos. Carl, my personal human shield.
Hi, Carl.
Finally, I want to remind all of you of the strict guidelines
yes, sir.
during this crisis. Stay calm, for God's sake.
Okay.
Makes you less productive, and that makes
I wanted to
sense.
panic, though.
Protect network equipment at all costs. We have literally
I will spill a lot of drinks all over all of it immediately.
You are property over your personal safety.
You can't stow me, you stuffed animal. Not in this present era.
Even if you're not going, we can still tell from the way your voice is all echoing. A reminder, the dress code is still in force. I can hear a tie on a conference call like a baby in a vacuum cleaner.
Like a baby in a vacuum cleaner.
Remember, the public are scared. They want information.
Yeah.
They'll consume anything we tell them. So let's not waste time on fact-checking or integrity. There's money to be made and Papa wants a taste. Bozeman out.
Great. Alright. Kneel.
This is Crazy Neil.
Yeah!
Extra exciting.
I hope it has Neil appeal.
Easter extravaganza. This is another chapter from Crazy Neil's Wit Wisdom.
Oh,
and
shit.
I'm reaching out through the lens of this
Yeah?
camera to say, buddy, if you're listening, build a better life for yourself.
Okay.
Crazy?
Yeah?
Crazy.
Yes!
Deals. People ask how I got started in business.
Yeah,
And I
how
gotta
did
say,
you?
Hats. I used to own
Whoa.
an entire
I
range
have a
of
lot of
uplift
hats as well.
toys. Didn't work out so well because we gave ladies more of a hunch look, and that wasn't popular.
Aw.
I used to have a ventriloquist act. I
Really?
cheated, rather, because I trained a dog to talk. You can get down on all fours and yap like a dog for only 22.
Wow.
This is a deal with Neil.
Neil appeal! Fuck yes! I'm buying everything.
Sometimes you're the alien, and sometimes you're the cow.
The moon.
Hey, dude, get off my wife.
Yes,
They
sir.
wanted to increase recruitment for nuns. Nuns with buns, nuns with guns,
Uh-huh.
nuns with sons. That one didn't go
Really?
down so much because apparently they're not supposed to have sons. Crazy Bob here
I mean, they
to make
could
your
maybe
life
adopt,
a little
I don't
more enjoyable.
know.
Namaste.
Yes, sir. Oh, I love to see Crazy Neil. Alright. Now we can just keep going. Day 153, 154. A rude awakening. Oh! I'm still broke ass poor. Oh, actually! My wealth has gone up. I'm now broke ass poor. I was more broke before. The rhythmic beeping of the heart monitor brings you slowly back to consciousness. Opening your eyes, you're greeted by a semicircle of concerned faces. Your family by your side, a reassuringly familiar sight in these new surroundings. You blink a few times to clear the sleep from your eyes and bring everyone into focus. You feel a hand on yours, gentle but reassuring. Sam, there with you as always. Their expression, understandably concerned, is somehow more affectionate than ever. We knew that you'd be okay. Never doubted it for a second. And if I ever see that Bozeman, you squeeze their head back and attempt a wink. The worried lines on Sam's forehead fade a bit. Lord knows you've got enough to be anxious about without your health being thrown into the mix. With a final smile at them, you turn to the rest of your family. Just as you feel Susie's absence, you notice Charlie fidgeting, clearly trying not to look worried. As soon as you turn to look at him, you can see Charlie tense up, his concern clear on his face. So, you're definitely good, right? He finally asks, quickly looking away. Of course I am, buddy. Nothing to worry about. Charlie looks at you and grins, one of those infectious smiles that spreads around the room. It's always good to have him in your corner. Your smile fades as you notice your mother, staring listlessly out the window. Despite all of your best effort, she's not been doing well lately. You okay, Mom? Your mother starts, your call clearly shocking her out of her reverie. She turns to you and smiles, and you're grateful to see the increasingly rare recognition in her eyes. Yes, dear, of course. How are you feeling? You smile warmly and nod, but before you can respond, a doctor bustles in and ushers everyone out. She asks you, for what feels like the 100th time, how you're feeling. Surprisingly well, all things considered. Excellent. There's no sign of any real damage, just a bit of shock to the old system. Pardon the pun. She smiles. Not that we'd recommend you do anything like that again, of course. After a few days rest at home, you should feel right as rain. She turns to leave, but stops at the door. Oh, and the private room in care. The doctor gestures to your room, which you now notice looks rather expensive, has all been paid for by a Mr. Bozeman. Phew! He left those flowers and said not to worry and to take the rest of the week off. We'll see you on Monday, apparently. Seems like the least he could do. I'm glad. I'm glad. My expectations for Mr. Bozeman were way lower. A burden to bear. You come home from a particularly late shift to find the kitchen light still on, which is not normally a good sign. Everyone's usually in bed by now. Softly opening the kitchen door, you find Sam at the table. Bills and papers are strewn in front of them, as well as what looks like to be their second pack of biscuits. They give you a quick kiss as you take a seat next to them. Sam frowns and goes back to the bill they're holding. Hey, sweetheart, just looking at the numbers again. They look to the door to the pantry, now converted into your mother's bedroom. We've been doing our best, but I think Cassandra really needs a nurse to look after her now. Suddenly the bills are all you can see. I've been staring at numbers all night. Tears in their eyes, Sam takes your hand. There's just no way we can afford it. I'm so sorry. Sam stands up and pulls you into a firm embrace, but all you can think of is your mother, and how you can't afford to help her. What would your dad be thinking now? Is this a utopia Advance promised? You stare at the door to your mother's makeshift room. Tomorrow you'll need to tell the kids, and then book an appointment at the transition center. What else could you have done? Damn. I felt like that transition center was gonna show back up. See, Advance? See, Advance, you're not so great after all, are ya, bitch? We're still broke-ass poor. You're watching TV with Sam when Charlie comes home for the evening. School finished a while ago, but he's been home late more and more lately. You both shrug and finish your effort of me, my Dalmatians, and I. After it ends, you say goodnight to Sam. You've got an early start in the morning. At the top of the stairs on your way to your bed, you notice a new poster on Charlie's door. It's homemade, but the image is distinct. A fist, seemingly in orange spray paint on a black background. The now well-known symbol of Disrupt. Seems those friends of his are an interesting bunch. Well, he wanted to go for Disrupt now. He wanted to be Advance earlier. He can make his own decisions, I guess. Sam's out with work tonight as Charlie's staying at a friend's. The house is yours. You order a takeaway, have a couple of drinks, and decide to relax in front of the TV. Not a great selection tonight, but surely something to watch. Historical drama, comedy, action thriller, horror. You feel like a laugh? Comedy it is! The humor's a bit hit and miss, but the joke about the kiln has you bent double in laughter. Wiping a tear from your eye, you spy something reflecting off the light of the TV under the coffee table. Curious, you reach down and bring it out to the light, and as you pick it up, you remember the note Sam left for you. Hey, sweetheart. Charlie lost Susie's present. Would you mind looking for it tonight? As you hold it closer, you're surprised to see the gift's actually an engraved lighter for Chippy. She claims the nickname's affectionate, but Charlie still scowls every time she says it. You're not sure Sam would approve. The accompanying note from Susie explains, Irkistan has a long tradition of glorifying the art of starting fires. Thought you'd like it. Don't do anything stupid. Suze. Hopefully it's just a souvenir and not a new pastime he's picked up. Or about to pick up. It's nice that she thought of him. I don't get to make any decisions about that, just notice it. 232. Oh boy. How beautiful. Here we go again. The silence. Alright, we're gonna pause here, chat. Because, oh no, the advertisements. Well, the ads. Adverts are what we call the ones in game. Ads are the ones that affect us in real life. This is your hourly check-in, chat. How are you doing? Have you taken your meds today? Do you need to go to the bathroom? Do you need to grab a snack? Do you need to get some water? Have you saved your files recently? These are all good questions to ask yourself. That and more. I'm a newscaster now. This and more coming to you live. But yes, the ads are going to be happening, so that's 3 minutes for you to check in on yourself and make sure you're doing okay. You know? You can redeem things to make me do a posture check. I can say, hey chat, you too now, okay? You also, as well. Uh-huh. Yes. Oh boy. But yeah, this is, of course, your hourly check-in. While having our good grand old times. Man. Ah, this game is so fun. This game is so fun. Oh, man. I truly want to explore so much of it. I don't want to, man, I never know. I'm facing the same dilemma as I did when I was playing Cassette Beasts, I suppose. Two bangers in quick succession. Not in a row, but in quick succession, you know? Or it's truly just like, oh man, I want to just keep going. But I have to pay attention to like what exactly is going on, you know? What exactly did you? So I was checking a different tab there for a second. I use the ad breaks myself to make sure everything is working as it should be. See that everything is doing what it's supposed to. Oh man. But yeah. Advance truly, it's like, Advance has done some cool things. But the transition centers are fucked up. Like, the fact that it's like mandatory, I think? Mandatory end-of-life thing? Not just like a retirement home? But like, I'm pretty sure it's like guaranteed death at the end of a week, is what they said in that ad. Which is a bit fucked up. If you want, you could have some other versions of the lockdown ads, could chuck them in the Discord, if you want. I mean, I'll probably be searching for them anyway. I'm probably gonna play this game in my own time as well, once I beat it. If I play the DLC, that'll be on stream. But like, going for different endings, maybe? Or maybe, I don't know. I guess that'll be up to you, chat, whether you guys want me to do that or not. But it's like, I have things I want to play, but it's... Man. Too many games. So many beautiful games in the world and not enough time. I just want to play video games. Why am I cursed with having to do things and be cool or whatever? Oh, we can resume video game. We can resume video game. Ads done. Turn that on. Get everything all good.
You're fired.
Oh shit.
Facial sabotage.
Jenny, problem?
Little jelly bean.
No, it won't be all right, Kath. Pack up your weapons of optical destruction and
First time we're not getting a call. Alright.
I mean it.
We only have 2.
Stay where you are.
Sports board!
This is not Jenny's decision, Jeremy, or yours.
It'll be all right. I'll talk to Bugs.
We only have 2 ads.
You can tell him I'll return his wife's casserole dish at our dinner next week.
Alright.
Jenny.
Why are they all sad?
You're gonna have to leave.
Oh, she genuinely did fire that person. Megan!
Letting it go to your head.
She nearly blinded me.
10 seconds, everybody.
Megan!
Things are better, Jeremy, you know that. Just stop being so high and mighty and do your job.
You'll have me fired too.
Don't tempt me.
Incisors is there again.
Good evening. I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm
Hi,
Jeremy
Megan
Dawson.
and
Our main headlines tonight.
Jeremy.
The establishment strikes back. The World Council has agreed.
At least I don't have to cut between them.
On the people of this country.
The sanctions, which are broad-ranging, include restrictions on the supply of oil and gas, food, clothing, and even some medicines. But how should we react? We asked the public.
What are your reaction to the sanctions?
Well, it's fucking outrageous. My
Okay,
mind
censor.
I'm not supposed to get a transition. What's the government doing about
Yeah.
it? Right?
We're going negative.
Thanks, Patrick. Important stuff. Thanks, Patrick.
Controversial Prime Minister Julia
Okay.
Salisbury attempted to assuage growing public concerns with the following official statement released earlier today.
Okay, this I don't have to choose.
Declared against this country today by the World Council remind us that now more than ever we need to come together as a team.
Oh god, here we go again.
Poverty, and as a consequence seen crime fall to levels previously thought impossible.
Yeah.
Our schools, hospitals and youth clubs are thriving, and our transition centres have enabled many thousands to unburden their loved ones with dignity.
Okay.
In any sane world,
Down, 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 down.
Evidently this is not that world. The privileged few have lobbied, and now they are striking back.
Okay, there we all go.
Tantrums. And we encourage other progressive nations of the world to continue to trade,
There we go.
We have more friends than we can count. We are a team.
I hate the whole team thing.
And this team is on your side.
Like, I want to like you. But the whole team thing is weird.
But what do you, the public, think of our refreshingly different government? Robin Short found out.
We'll go with neutral.
Hi there, Robin Short, National Nightly News. I was wondering if I could get your thoughts on the current government.
I'm not really very interested in politics, really. As Mother always said,
Yeah?
leave politics to the politicians, Malcolm.
Alright. That was the most boring man I could ever think of.
Protests were held today at the controversial construction site for Remington Smith's physics-defying moves project. Since digging straight through the earth began 6 months ago, the project has been beset by problems, including localized tremors and the heat deaths of many of the workforce.
No!
Residents of the nearby town of Calamity today converged on the construction site with sincere, if misspelled,
No
placards,
moobs.
demanding a suspension of digging until safety checks can be carried
No
out.
moobs.
Of course, that's half a world away. But what does this country think? Patrick.
What's your opinion of the Moobs project?
It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
I love this angry man.
Dropping out the other end and just falling forever.
Gravity?
No, it don't exist.
Pipers at the gates of dawn. Commuters in the capital this morning found themselves surprised and amused by the latest stuff from popular pressure group Disrupt.
Silent protests were held outside underground stations throughout the capital, bringing a pleasantly surreal quality to the morning commute.
Unless, like me, you have a phobia of mimes.
But how do we, as a country, really feel
Neutral
about
again.
Robin?
Do you have
I was hoping it would be the same man.
It's all a bit noisy for me, really. As Mother always said, leave the rebelling to the rebels, Malcolm.
Feast or famine. Resourceful doctors David Wong and English
Oh my god,
scholar
these
Gordon
guys
Morgan
again.
today announced their first successful harvest in Dante's taint. Although they can currently only grow a few fungal strains, the scientists seem to be staying positive, as the following pictures show.
Good.
The undauntable scientists.
We're gonna be
strive to
positive
try and
this
survive
time.
in the cave system while the complex rescue operation inches forward up here on dry land.
Let's hope they like Stroganoff.
But with Advance planning to spend an eye-watering amount of public money on the rescue craft, we asked Patrick Bannon to find out what we should all be thinking about the accelerating costs.
What are your thoughts on
Oh,
the
we got a
costs of
new
the
person.
rescue?
I was thinking that a positive person would be new.
Wash your mouth out with soap. You can't put a value on human life. You have to spend whatever it takes because one day you might be trapped in an underwater cave system and you want exactly the same.
I don't think so, actually, because for legal reasons, we're actually not allowed within 31 yards of the coastline.
Wow.
I am
Tell us about it.
Applications finally opened today for the new Advanced Team membership cards, a scheme by the government to allow fast access to all the new public services being
I don't like
introduced daily.
The team membership cards are entirely voluntary, but will be recognised as legal identification by all major organisations, including the police, banks, and, vitally, pubs and bars.
And of course, there's no charge.
Okay, that's better.
It all seems too good to be true.
But yeah, it does seem too good to be true. You know what? I want Neutral Boy again.
About the new team membership cards.
Team membership cards.
I don't really join things as a rule. As Mother always
Yes!
said, membership is mostly for unmentionables, Malcolm.
I was wondering what his mother would
And
say
finally
about
tonight,
that.
Game of two halves. Fresh out of rehab, repentant celebrity sportsman Johnny Handsleeves is promising to turn over a new leaf.
In a surprisingly energetic appearance on the Whitney Chinwag show this morning, Johnny showed everyone he's certainly full of life and raring to go.
I want this guy to have a good
On our
time.
surface, I doubt they'll survive the frenzy.
But what should we think of this exuberant behaviour? Patrick?
Oh my god, fantastic!
Your thoughts? then?
Wow.
Later tonight,
Whole lot to
apart
say
from
about
our
that.
usual responsibilities, Jeremy will be taking popular rapper Jesus to task
Jay
over his
Sus.
street credibility. And then we'll both be meeting the team behind the new play that's got theatre critics buzzing with anticipation.
That's all coming up on
3,
tonight's
2,
National Nightly
1.
News.
Oh god, we gotta do this again. Alright. And we're going back up. We're going up. We're up and we're down again. And we're up again. And we're rightwards. We're okay, and we're leftwards now. Okay.
First tonight, let's return to our main story.
I skipped like half of the.
Honeymoon
Oops, shit!
much over.
The National Nightly News has spared no
That's what I get for trying to read chat.
Joining us to help digest this shocking development are Prime Minister Peter Clement from his home in Lamfordshire.
Good evening, Jeremy.
And from Urkistan, Foreign Minister Ivan Vodovich.
It's a great pleasure. Miss Wolf, you like...
And from Svenland, Minister of Mojo, Björn.
Hey, everybody.
Oh
Minister
boy.
Vodovich, your country pushed especially hard for these sanctions. Any regrets?
My only regret is I was not able to see the face of my old friend Peter Clements when the results of the vote were announced. As you say, he has one up in your bottoms.
In Svenland, we try not to gloat at it.
Damn.
It's really ugly and dangerous to some small creatures, yeah?
Oh, don't worry, Minister. Ivan and I
Everything's normal, everything's normal. We do really only need Malcolm.
for shite.
That I do have to censor.
Eyes out of me.
You're like a man who loads dissidents onto train to labor camp, not because of love of country, but to make up for the size of his tiny penis.
Okay, we don't have to censor penis.
No more than you. I see you on election night with mouth like man thinks he's singing beautiful lullaby. But actually he's squealing like a pig in hands of Randy Big Dick Palmer. Eh?
We do have to censor Dick though.
We aren't size obsessed. We value passion, yeah? Like the way we spoke up for Mr. Clements' country at the World Council.
That's all well and good. And
Oh god.
where were you for the actual vote then? Our finger in each other's fjords.
Actually,
We don't have to
that's
censor
racist.
fingering,
If
that's
you must
fine.
know, I've had like a really tiring afternoon and my tongue is very sore.
Prime Minister, with Advance's popularity on the wane...
You don't have to bring that up at every given opportunity,
God.
you know.
Peter, he's like man who think he's sniffing flowers in beautiful glade.
Okay.
But he's actually standing under outflow pipe from shit factory. At shit
Okay,
flushing time.
shit.
On day events,
Shit.
festivals of
Peter
shit.
reaction, go
I
back.
tell him this at night.
Minister
Peter.
Volkovich believes that left to their own devices, people will behave selfishly.
It's nature of all beasts.
However,
This guy.
country,
This guy.
we think our citizens are capable of being more than beasts.
Pathetic idealism.
This guy over here. Reaction from you.
Different traditions and culture from the rest of the world, and yet it peacefully coexists. Why do you think that is?
Well, you know,
Okay, you're talking now.
this is something they can actually
You don't seem like a person who's gonna be swearing.
Yeah, or maybe it's the orgy houses.
Peter talking.
Sometimes when
Yerk
foreign
talking.
dignitaries come to visit us, they're actually quite skeptical, actually.
This guy reaction. You. What the fuck?
What like a progressive enlightened society looks like, yeah?
Peter reaction. This guy.
Woman
Fuck!
thinks she make best cake in village hot baking.
This guy reaction.
And then
You.
when she slice it open, it's just full of piss and cum.
And
Well, that's just really gross, actually.
It's found in a teeny tiny country with population smaller than number of people. Peter
Reaction of you.
teeny tiny penis.
It's not all
You
about
talk.
size, actually.
Yes, that's what Peter Clemens always
You
said.
talk.
I'm talking about population
You talk.
size.
And I'm
You
talking
talk.
about Peter Clemens teeny tiny.
You can.
Fuck off, Ivan.
Prime Minister, please.
It's so easy to sit on your pile of money and gloat.
Oh boy.
Wow, you're a shite leader. A fucking
Reaction.
god-awful golfer. And quite frankly, as my old man used to say, you're a bit of a cunt.
Prime Minister, please.
You.
It's you who is cunt.
You. You.
People
You.
are fucking starving, pal.
You.
We will see how well
You.
fed your people are when the sanctions start to bite.
Reaction.
You think your man like big scary wolf person terrorizing village. When actually
Reaction.
a pathetic goose person searching puddle for tiny dropped off penis.
Why are you so
Talking.
about small cocks?
Reaction.
In Sandland, we believe like the size of your penis is
You
as
talk.
important as the love it contains, yeah?
Oh, fuck off, yeah.
Okay, if everybody could just calm down.
You're so smug on golf course. They're like man who fuck pig and somehow it
Okay.
gives birth to
Reaction.
But now you start to see, yes? The people never
Reaction.
It's never enough.
It's certainly true that Advance's popularity
It's
is...
on the fucking wane, yeah! Let's go with this bollocks again, shall we? Actually, you know what?
Reaction.
Yeah, fuck this. I'm done with this.
Prime Minister,
Reaction.
please don't storm out.
No! I have had enough of you, Mr. Jeremy Donaldson and your Snyder side. You think
Jeremy
you can make a better
reaction.
job of things, do ya? Because it's not that fucking easy, let me tell ya. Your channel is
How are you
a fucking
doing?
disgrace. You insinuate and edit against us and pick
How are you
your
going?
headlines so people don't trust us.
Yeah, I have been.
Sooner you roaring monsters are taken into public ownership, the
Reaction.
happier everyone in this country will be.
Well, we've not got long until the adverts, so...
I'm sorry for the outburst, Miss Wolf.
Dang. Reaction shot.
You're not the one making the editorial decisions.
Haha.
Have anything you wish to add about the sanctions?
My work here is done. I like man who happy he lie down with fatty, drunk, easy girl from Village Inn. Who discovered
Reaction.
He wake up next to beautiful news reporter lady.
Reaction.
Well, I think it would be a terrible shame, yeah, if the people of your country were to suffer because of teenage grudges and personal rivalries, yeah.
Thank you. Prime Minister?
This country, this wonderful, civilized, creative, inventive country.
Aren't we British?
Scared of these sanctions? There's
Reaction.
no wolves at our door, only the best of people striving to help out.
Reaction.
So no, Ivan, we're not afraid. In fact, I doubt we'll lose a wink of sleep because we're
Reaction.
strong and we're well resourced. And we don't back down to bullies.
And on that note, we have to wrap up.
Ministers,
Okay.
Prime Minister.
Ready for ad?
Thank you for joining us.
We'll be back after these messages.
Bop.
1 minute back.
Okay.
It's so easy. So many buttons to push.
Piss off, Ivan.
Will I see you at Grange this weekend?
No, I've got meetings. Some tossers impose sanctions on the country.
Wow.
Damn.
Shit.
I mean, wow.
So that happened.
So that happened.
Public ownership.
You two are like a couple.
Oh
think you are
boy.
king and queen of village, when actually you are just puppets on this string of evil shitty.
Hi, Bozeman. Of course.
Same as regular censoring. Keep an eye out for the advanced blue waveform.
We have to censor government stuff now? What's up with this replay thing here?
Are you still meant to bow to foreign royalty?
What?
Should I just like curtsy?
Hang on. Have they given you the Crown Prince report?
We're all good, we're all good, we're all good.
This is Jeremy. He'll be interviewing you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Thanks for having me on your show.
Getting used to everything.
It's quite alright.
Yo, just a quick one. You're not gonna ask me about this.
Oh yeah, Jay says.
10 seconds.
Because he put that get up on himself. Just saying.
Going in 5, 4.
I'm assuming you're
3. Welcome
on
back.
air.
I'm Megan Wolf. Later, we have an exclusive first look at a theatrical sensation everyone's
Oh my
going to
god.
talk about. But first, it's
That
time to
sounds
go over to the
beautiful.
culture spot with lovely old Jeremy Donaldson, who's joined by a very special guest. Jeremy.
Hi, Jelly
I have
Bean!
the honour and privilege of being joined by hip-hop royalty. He's been called the son of the streets and the father of truth. Not sure how that works, but whatever. Let's welcome Jesus!
Jesus.
Thanks, Jeremy. Yeah, it's a real honor to be here on your show, The News. You know, as a kid on the streets, I used to watch you through a window of the shop, so to be here right now is crazy.
You've had quite
Doing
the
our
journey
reaction shots,
to
we're
be
all
here
being
today.
great.
Can you tell us about it?
Well, you know, I try not to, well, you know, the past is the past, and I don't like to dwell on it.
I understand. You
But yeah, man, the streets is all I remember. Like, my mother donated me to a charity shop soon after I was born. Elderly lady took pity on me. You know, she let me sleep on a pile of crime fiction until I taught myself how to walk.
Beautiful.
Wow, that's quite childhood.
And she died tragically. Right there in my arms, man. You know, I remember a tear falling as she laid there next to the used homeware.
Jeremy reaction.
I became a child of the streets. I was just 18 months old.
Jeremy reaction.
What a tale. What a tale. You're known for your direct and honest lyrics. Was your style informed by your troubled past?
Oh, like I said, I
This is kinda
I
interrupt
can't
Felix.
talk about it. It's just
That would be a name that he would choose.
But my first album is about the story of the first 4 times I stole, so I wouldn't starve. A small group of infants came to see me as their de facto leader.
Jeremy reaction.
They call me Mr. Cheese Slice. Anyway, we were like a family.
Jeremy reaction.
So it would seem. Recently, you've been quite outspoken about the government.
Yeah, fuck the
Ooh.
government. Fuck Advance. Fuck Peter Clement.
What is it that you object to so vehemently?
Well, you know, they stole from us. They're taking our money and spending it, man.
Redistributing it. Actually, homelessness has been all but eliminated in the last couple of months.
So?
Surely that's a cause close to your heart?
Yeah, nah, of course, man. Very much so. I just mean, like, why do I have to pay for it, you know?
Fucking.
People have been rehoused on property seized from the historically wealthy. And that couldn't have been you, could it?
Look, yeah. I worked hard to be here. I built this from nothing.
Look, Advance has done a couple weird shit. That's not one of the bad things that they've done. It's not one of the bad things that they've done whatsoever.
But if people are taking something from my music, choose to value it, buy it.
Vibe Jeremy
who's to say I
reaction.
don't? And no one can take that away from me.
Not even to help, say, vulnerable children. Mr. Cheese Slice.
What is it you're trying to say?
I just don't understand where you've placed yourself politically. I mean, is it ideological or is it tactical?
Well, it's more of a
Or
like,
maybe it's hereditary.
stop trying to tie me in knots with your words, Jeremy. I let the
Jeremy
music speak for
reaction.
itself. And the people agree with me.
Well, that remains to be seen. That would be a very easy segue out of a conversation that I promise you was much more painful for me than it was for you. So here he is with his hit song, Mrs. Ludlow's Tears.
Oh no, I'm going to do something a little different. It's a new single I've been working on.
Oh,
Ooh.
so this is unapproved, is it?
Yeah, you love it.
Excellent. Don't worry, we've got a state-of-the-art censorship system. What's the worst that could happen? So here he is with a new
Should we let him be anti-government?
It's Jesus!
First, you're gonna pay up. You're gonna pay back.
I'm waiting for this to happen.
Well, we're all different races from many different places. At any given moment, only one could be the greatest. So you can feel elation from your participation. Still two leaders in this motherfucking nation. Now we're getting sanctioned, talking about expansion. Why does Julius require a massive fucking mansion? So fuck all your schemes. I don't need your freaky team, and I don't need your help to achieve my fucking dreams. So don't make a fuss when you find you're one of us. Yeah, every single one of you's a bit Jesus. And you can call me crazy, cause no one ever pays me. But I won't waste a lifetime being motherfucking lazy. I may be inventive, my taste may be expensive, but why would I get out of bed with no fucking incentive? Although it's contravention of your obvious intention, I like to eat a little of the fruits in my invention. You make us the same, but we're not all the same. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our means are not the same. The best of the praise of the crest of the wave, cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking slaves. Take this fact, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head, cause he's thick as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. It's time to stone a castle with a motherfucking pitchfork. So this is for the snub ones, the push and the shove ones, the folks that feel the burden of their motherfucking loved ones. Ones who had plenty like a motherfucking Bentley. The ones who now finding that their bank accounts are empty. The ones of aspiration who had to flee a nation. The ones who built a business out of dreams of perspiration. There's all sorts of people, the good and the evil. It only takes a glance to see we're not all equal. You make us the same, but we're not all the same. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our means are not the same. And the best of the praise of the crest of the waves, cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking slaves. Gonna take this fact, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head, cause he's thick as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. It's time to stone a castle with a motherfucking pitchfork. Get out of your seats, get your asses in the streets, set a fire in their building, let them feel some fucking heat. Say you hate to go getters, you're swilling bed getters, and burn them on the powers of advances fucking letters. Gonna take his facts, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head, cause he's thick as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. Time to stone a castle with a motherfucking pitchfork. Chase that dream, you don't need a fucking team, and advances little dances aren't as harmless as it seems, cause they're stale and corrupt, then you're angry or wrong, then your hearts and your minds and your fists to destruct.
Okay. I was focusing so much.
Jesus there with his new song. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio. I'm sorry.
Even if I agree with the government in this instance,
I'd just like to offer you an apology.
you know,
I've just been told that there was some kind of issue upstairs, and an attempt was made to censor some of your lyrics.
What? Are you joking?
I'd just like to say
Not
to
all of it.
everyone at home that this was a mistake.
This is absolutely ridiculous. I cannot believe this.
Here at the National Nightly News, we pride ourselves on remaining neutral, unbiased, and independent of any outside interference. You have my word. We will never censor ideas.
Yeah.
Back to you, Megan.
Well,
a bit of dangerous language there, sorry about that. Well, thank you to little Jeremy Donaldson for providing our culture spot.
Oh
Coming
boy.
up, we'll be speaking to a couple of familiar faces.
I only censored the first one.
Thematic outing. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
That's the ads.
Just to remind you, fixing that old VCR.
No, this is ridiculous.
Better not take last ad break.
Just a mix-up, I'm sure. Now, if you come with me, I really do have to ask
Oh,
you to
trust me.
leave it.
My father's going to hear about this.
I understand.
Uh,
This is unbelievable, Megan.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jeremy.
oh. I just censored the first one. I really was focusing on that one. I mean, it was also like the first song that I've been like, this fucking rules. Oh my god, and we had, oh my god, A+! A+! Oh, beautiful. And we had so many viewers for Crazy Neil, dude. That's who I got stuck in, baby!
Look at him.
If we could just get you in position.
Oh, say no more. Say no more.
Gaming!
Do you remember Mr.
Oh, we've got Jeff again. And is that Tommy?
And this is Ms. Raiden.
What?
Philippa, please.
You're back together again, eh? Who'd have thought it?
Oh my god.
Yes, it is all
Hello, Ode.
Right, okay then. We're going
Hi,
live
Jenny.
in 10 seconds. Opening on camera 1.
Opening on camera 1. Thank you very much. Why'd you do that to him? Why did you do that to Jellybean?
Welcome back, and no, you're not mistaken. Sitting across from us are some very familiar faces.
You really are too kind, Megan. It was only a yogurt commercial, but I'm still proud of it.
Here to talk about his new show, we're joined by National Treasure Tommy Harris, the National Theatre's Philippa Raiden, and National Deficit Jeff Algebra.
It's so lovely to have you all. Tommy, would you like to tell us about the show?
You know what? I'd bloody love to. It's
My commitment to Jellybean? I've slipped up a couple times, but it's such a good nickname.
Picture this. Their legs akimbo, mid-session.
Oh boy.
Sweat is pouring out of me like an
Jeremy
immense
reaction.
hog, and then
It's funnier to say Jeremy reaction than Jellybean reaction.
That's Peter Clement, the Prime Minister.
Yeah, Pete's actually a really good mate of mine.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, no, he comes to training sometimes. He's actually a pretty good goal sweeper. Anyway, so yeah, Pete, he says, Toby, he thinks my name's Toby, see? He says, how would you like to spread
Did he
your
say that he
message
thinks
of
his name is
spirit
Toby?
operation across this fractured nation? How would
Live
you like
Jellybean
to really
reaction.
make a difference in these desperate times?
What did you say?
Yeah, right, yeah.
So, Jeff, the question on everyone's lips is, what in God's name are you doing here?
Well,
Oh
after the
boy.
success of my debut work and all the people that I've touched, I knew that I had a career in theatre. Yeah? I've always been an admirer of Tommy from afar. So when my manager phoned and said that I'd been offered the gig as director, I was ecstatic. I whipped my trousers off and got straight to work.
Why did you do that?
I
Hello,
got my best
Blade.
work with my trousers off.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Right, Tommy, sorry, would you just give us a sense of what the
Okay.
show's actually about?
Control these stupid cameras.
For me and some of the struggles that I've faced. It's like
I've
really
gotten
getting
better
to
about
the
doing
heart
it with the
of how
buttons on the
tough
keyboard
it is.
rather than...
I call it Tommy Harris. Jesus, that was hard.
I look different once again. I'll put my jacket back on. Fuck, I forgot that my keybind involves the letter
The
A.
show is built around two things that are very important to me. It mixes
Can I do something with my hair?
scenes
No,
from
I'm wearing my
life,
jacket now.
as well as epic fantasy retellings of scenes.
That's gotta be what it means, right?
But Dad, you promised you'd come to my graduation.
I'm sorry, son. You're an embarrassment.
But Dad,
Jellybean
you promised
reaction.
you'd come to my graduation.
Back, demon! Back
Whoa, Wizard Dad!
Philippa, what's it been like co-starring with Tommy Harris?
I've always dreamed of treading the boards at medium scale.
Oh my
regional
goodness.
theatres, Megan. And for once, this show really gives me something to
No bald
celebrate
redeem,
even
no
too.
bald redeem.
What's different about this show then?
I don't even have a bulb toggle.
Mr. Harris's show
There is a bulb layer
tremendous range
on my
as an
model, but
actor.
not.
I've always suffered from typecasting, forced to play the same tired characters.
I didn't ask
in
for
every
that when I got my
corporate
model
advert.
rigged.
Godforsaken soap opera, or God forbid.
I love Tommy peering in.
But you know, this show has really let me just go there.
Jeff, the viewers at home will be dying to know exactly what is it
Tell
that
me
you
about Jeff.
Good question. I think these guys would agree with me when I say that it's my my steady hand on the tiller, my arm round the shoulder approach that's really brought the production from
Oh, the
strength to strength.
big
Absolutely
carrot.
right. Jeff's contributions are immeasurable. He was our rock.
Can you give us a sneak peek of anything else that might be in the show?
Yeah, all sorts, yeah.
Yep. We've got
There we
lots of
go.
exclusive first-hand
Boop, 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 boop.
Tommy's time in the underground sports board scene.
And some epic fantasy retellings of Tommy's time in the underground.
Live jelly bean reaction. Look at him go.
You'll never take the sacred path. And am I right in saying this was
I do have a full body, that is true.
Yeah, all paid for by the taxpayer, which, you know, to be honest, was actually a lifesaver, really.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that without Advance's support,
Jelly bean?
we'd have had to cut the finale.
Which frankly would have been a travesty.
Oh, look at them go. Whoa!
You do this every night.
Absolutely. It's a metaphor.
for what?
My little flick.
And the public are footing the bill, are they?
Too bloody right they are. Between the cost of my
I mean,
tours and the
that's
driving
fine.
of my
I'm fine with that.
I'm barely scraping a profit here.
Amazing. And where can the folks at home come and see
We can
this
afford it?
themselves?
Fuck yeah.
We're performing all over the nation.
And people can see it for absolutely free, all courtesy of Advance. Isn't that incredible, Jeremy?
Yes, it's unbelievable.
Well, thank you all.
God, I loved fucking Jelly Bean's stupid little reactions.
That's all we have time for tonight. Join us tomorrow when I'll be interviewing the world's most attractive horse. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf.
I wanted to look at his little stupid face there.
That's the ads. Let's get reset for tomorrow.
Oh boy.
We must stop bumping into each other like this, eh?
Oh, fucking Jeff.
Oh.
I'm right-handed. That's the second time somebody's done that to him. A+! Baby! Ah, beautiful. How do I prefer my model? I don't know. I like wearing my jacket. That's about the only preference I think I really have. Oh, A. I did a good job there. Oh? Worrying debt is above broke-ass poor. Hell yeah. Money and Crazy Neil, who I have stock in, going up. The world is great. Channel 1 loves me. That's the most important part. That's the most important part. Here, I can, while we're in between, let me quickly, I can do a quick, I don't know how far I can, how far up can I go without getting cut off? I think I'm like this. I'm small down here. I'm small down here, but you know, I'm a fully realized person. Quick, I'm gonna go back to the game, but just look at me. I fully exist. Isn't that crazy? I'm all the way over here. I'm a full real person. I got my shoes and my socks and my cool jacket. But I'm a full guy. When I take a little step, when I lean, I can take a little step. But yeah, I'm fully a guy. Big if true. Big if true. Here, I can do this one myself so nobody's spending any noodle. Where's the fucking button? It's that one. When my tail's down, it's all the way down there. When it's up here. Yay. Let me make sure I'm all Make sure I'm all good now. I think that's where I normally have the setup. Love the fingernails? Yeah. Painted. They're not naturally like that. I did paint them. That is important. My fingernails are not naturally. I know I have a different biology to a lot of my viewers. I don't believe there's a large enough cat dog population out there that's what my viewers are also. Alright. No, not the election, the silence.
Before we go over to the National Nightly News team, there's just time to catch
I
up
need
on
to
our
know
programming later tonight.
what this intro
At
is
6:30
here.
PM, it's
Dependent?
What's
It's
My
a
Name
dog
Today?
tag.
And tonight, Frank Franklin and the team are in Grantstable trying to flog an Ottoman. At 7 PM,
What
it's
were
today's
even
highlights
any of
from the
those words
sports
that she
board
said to me?
meeting.
Huh?
Yeah, that's flogging to trouble.
What's my old tap word?
And tonight,
Frank
and the
Franklin.
team are in Grantstable trying to flog an
Grantstable.
Ottoman.
Flog an
At 7
Ottoman.
PM, it's today's highlights
Sure.
from the Sports Board Regionals, presented as always by Patrick Bannon.
Patrick
That's followed
Bannon.
at 7:30 PM.
I'm glad that he's alive.
Our harrowing soap
As sad as it is that fever dream was only a shock-induced coma, you know?
At 8 PM, it's movie time with the network premiere of smash hit Bullet Man 2.
Yo!
And after that, at 20 past 10, Dr. Adrian Atkinson Blimey returns with a new season of Incisors, and his very first guest is popular parrot Hamilton Squawkbot. At 11:30, it's a double bill for popular transatlantic comedy That Nun's Got
That Nun's Got Guns, and then the
Before
weather?
12:30, we reach the National Weather Report with
Hell
Sally
yeah.
to close out this evening's entertainment. But first, it's
Ooh,
time to
nice.
hand over to Jeremy, Megan, and all the team at the National Nightly News.
Good evening. I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawson. Our main headlines tonight.
The establishment
Okay.
strikes back.
I think I heard
The World
all of
Council
these.
has
I did
agreed-
hear all of those. Is it mine or someone else's? I mean, to be frank, it doesn't have any words on it. I know I'm sort of focus on the dog tags, chat. Be normal and focus on the dog tags, okay? That's what we're looking at here. We're looking at the dog tags. There's no words on it. Yeah, were you normal? Chat, were you normal? Look respectfully at the dog tags, okay? There's no words on it. It's just like a replica, I guess. Not engraved or anything. Okay, let's look at the rushes. I feel like I paid attention to the parts that wouldn't be on here.
Ow! Oh, God, I'm sorry. What
the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I haven't had any food today.
Oh, you're fired.
What?
Fucking Jelly Bean's reaction there. Truly, the fact that she likes Advance more than he does, and like that now she's being rude, and my boy, my boy Jelly Bean.
You're fired.
What for? Facial sabotage?
Jenny,
Problem?
I want her fired today, now.
Don't worry, Kath, it'll be all right.
No, it won't be all right, Kath. Pack up your weapons of optical destruction and get out.
I can't
You
believe
realise you're
she's
being
truly
so-
just letting
I mean
everything
it,
go
Kath.
to her head.
Stay where you are, Kath. Jenny?
This is not Jenny's decision, Jeremy, or yours.
It'll be all right.
Bro.
I'll talk to both of them.
Oh, good. You can tell him I'll return his wife's casserole dish at our dinner next week. Jenny?
I'm so sorry to Kath.
I'm sorry, Kath. You're gonna have to leave.
Megan.
Letting it go to your head.
She nearly blinded
10
me.
seconds, everybody.
Megan.
These days.
Things are better, Jeremy, you know that. Just stop being so
Sorry,
high and mighty
5,
and do your job.
4,
You'll have me fired too.
3.
Don't tempt me.
Alright, now... yes, this was definitely something that would be... I feel like I got the gist of this, to be fair. Where it was,
Your thoughts there.
Later tonight, in a break from our usual responsibilities, Jeremy will be taking popular rapper Jesus to task over his street credibility. And then we'll both be meeting the team behind the new play that's got theatre critics buzzing with anticipation.
That's all coming up on tonight.
to be fair,
National
Ditto
Nightly
resembles everybody.
That's the titles.
Back in a tick.
Where's she going?
Fix her own makeup, I'd imagine.
Well, we'll need a new calf, otherwise you'll get mildly shiny.
I don't perspire mildly. I have two settings, dry and leaking.
Jelly bean!
Might, you don't know.
It does add to his allure. He's hilarious and charming.
Like I said, going in 10 seconds. Look, about before.
Don't worry, everybody melts sometimes.
You know I would never.
5, 4,
Aww.
3.
First tonight, let's return to our main story.
With the shine coming
Björk. We don't know Björk's last name, even though he's a foreign dignitary.
National Nightly News has spared no expense in bringing you the response to today's sanctions from across the
I think I got the gist
Joining
of
us
this.
to help digest this shocking development, our Prime Minister Peter Clement from his
Of
home
this
in
guy
London.
being like, please, I love my
Pakistan
company.
Foreign Minister Ivan Vodovich.
I love, and by company I mean
And
country.
from Finland, Minister of Mojo.
This guy being like, we're neutral, and this guy being like,
Minister Vodovich, your
haha,
country
you have
pushed
small
especially hard for
penis.
these sanctions. Any regrets?
My only regret is I was not able to see the face of my old...
I believe that was the vibe of this. I got a good lay of the land.
No more than you.
I think I've been doing better at paying attention to these. Like I do still. I'm like, man, miseries. I read that word so many times trying to figure out what the fuck that word meant. I'm gonna be so honest. Foreign miseries.
Your thoughts there?
Because these guys. They're like, you suck. Everything's
Shit the
going.
bull. Stand on his
Like, there might be a couple
Done
jokes that I
now.
miss. But I want to play more video game.
Against us and pick.
Yeah. You don't like that I'm...
On the contrary.
Well, shit.
I mean, wow.
So that happened? Roaring monsters.
Public ownership.
You two are like a couple who think you are king and queen of villains.
Yes, okay, we did hear this part.
Puppets on a string of evil, shitty hand puppet lady.
Alright, Jesus. I think we learned about this guy as well. I didn't focus on the words that he was saying during the, Did I redo my model? I got a new model, and I did debut it in January.
To foreign royalty.
So, depends on how you define new. I don't remember when... And my concept of the passage of time is not great. I don't remember when people show up or not, so if you haven't been here since then that would be it, yes.
Yo, thanks for having me on your show, man.
But it's not changed since January.
You're not gonna ask me about the chimp, are you?
Live in 10 seconds.
I'm sorry, what, the chimp? The chimp?
Are you still meant to bow to foreign royalty?
What?
Should I just like curtsy?
Hang on. Have they given you the Crown Prince report?
What?
Meghan?
Meghan.
This is Jeremy. He'll be interviewing you.
Yo, thanks for having me on your show, man.
It's quite alright.
Yo, just a quick one. You're not gonna ask me about the chimp, are you?
Live in 10 seconds.
You're not gonna ask me about the chimp, are you? Beautiful.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Okay. This guy, this is like Kanye shit. We continue. What was his song?
First, you're gonna pay.
What was the thing about censorship? I thought I saw censorship down there.
That censorship system, what's the worst that could happen? So here he is with a new song. Not be lucky. It's Jesus!
First, you're gonna pay up. You're gonna pay back.
Well, we're all different races from many different places. At any given moment, only one could be the greatest. So you can feel elation for
It's
your
like, oh
participation.
boy,
Still
what are you
two
talking
leaders
about?
in this motherfucking nation. Now we're getting sanctioned, talking about expansion. Why does Julie S require a massive fucking mansion? So fuck all your schemes. I don't need your freaky team, and I don't need your help.
I mean, genuinely, does she have a mansion? Because that is fucked up if she does.
So don't make a fuss
There were
when you
fish?
find one of us. Yeah, every single one of you's a bit Jesus. And you can call me crazy, cause no one ever
There were
pays
fish?
me. But I won't waste a
Okay,
lifetime
they're showing
being
the chase now.
motherfucking lazy.
I can
may
pay
be
attention to the
inventive,
background
my taste may
dancers
be
now.
expensive, but why would I get out of bed with no fucking incentive? Although it's contravention of your obvious intention. I like to eat a little of the fruits in my invention. You make us the same, but we're not all the same. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our means are not the same. The best
All of the
praise
fruit
the
around
press
him.
of the wave, cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking slaves. Take this fact, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head, cause he's fit, cause shit is.
A lot of it was just like, the government sucks. Because they're taking our money.
Jesus there with his new song. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio. I'm sorry. I may not agree with you, but I'd just like to offer you an apology. I've just been told that there was some kind of issue upstairs, and an attempt was made to censor some of your notes.
Okay, an attempt was made.
I'd just like to
And I
say
see that
you
this
and
isn't
everyone at home
one of the things where it's different.
This is absolutely ridiculous. I cannot believe this.
Here at the National Nightly News, we pride
So like this would have been the
on
same
remaining
even if I
neutral,
hadn't censored that one
unbiased,
line.
and independent
And then it was
of
like,
any
I'm gonna
outside
keep going.
interference. You have my word. We will never censor ideas. Back to you, Megan.
Well, a bit of dangerous language there, sorry about that. Well, thank you to little Jeremy Donaldson for providing our culture spot. Coming up,
Boy,
we'll be speaking
it says that
to a couple of
regardless
familiar
good.
faces about their upcoming dramatic outing. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
I was like, damn, I did one line.
That's the ads.
Jenny, this is fucking outrageous!
Thank you so much. If you could just come with me.
No, this is ridiculous. Who do I complain to?
This is just a mix-up, I'm sure. Now, if you come with me, I really do have to ask
Oh,
you to
trust me.
leave it.
My father's going to hear about this.
Rich ass.
This is unbelievable, Megan!
I don't know what you're talking about, Jeremy.
Oh, Jeremy. Oh, and then Tommy. Okay, this I do. Says claiming to be an orphan, right? Yeah.
Oh, shut up! Stop it.
Look at him.
It's good to have you here, Blade.
Oh, say no more. Say no more.
Fucking
Jeremy,
Chev.
you remember Mr. Algebra?
Vividly.
Look on her face.
Mr. Harris, and this is Ms. Radin.
What?
Philippa, please.
You're back together again, eh? Who'd have thought it?
Who'd have thought
What a
it?
demon.
Yes, it is awfully exciting, isn't it?
Right, okay then. We're going live in
His
10
fucking
seconds.
face.
Opening on camera 1.
Opening on camera 1. That's camera 1.
Cheers.
The little hand thing
5,
there is so
4,
silly.
3.
Welcome back. And no, you're not mistaken. Sitting across from us are some very familiar faces.
You really are too kind, Megan. It was only a yogurt commercial, but I'm still proud of it.
Here to talk about his new show, we're joined by National Treasure.
Okay. National Deficit Jeff Algebra.
This.
Yes.
Good mate of mine.
Oh, is he really?
Minister.
Yeah, no, he comes to training.
Put a
sometimes.
chewing
He's a
gum in
very good
Jeremy's
goalkeeper.
hand.
Anyway, so yeah, Pete, he says, Toby, can you?
Yeah,
Toby,
it's so
He
fucked
says,
up.
How would you?
I did notice how his hand was
to
just like this for
spread
the
your
rest of it. I
message,
didn't.
Team spirit and cooperation
God.
across this fractured nation. How would you like to really make a difference?
Soda!
Are you doing here?
Ah.
Fucking Jeff. Oh, pasta water.
Ecstatic. I whipped my trousers off and got straight to work.
Why did you do that?
I do all my best work with my trousers off.
Yeah, I've been told that.
Jeremy.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Right, Tommy, sorry, would you just give us a sense of what the show is actually about?
It's about how hard
Yeah,
it's been
tell
for
me about the
and
show.
some of the
Good night,
struggles that I've
Hardo.
faced. It's like really getting to the heart of how tough it is to be me. I call it Tommy Harris. Jesus, that was hard.
Like this segment, I didn't
Catchy.
feel like I
We
was
actually
paying
have some
too much
clips of the
attention to,
process
so
of
it's
the
good
show.
to hear this one.
Would you mind telling us what's going on here?
Yeah, so the show is built around two things that are very important to me. It mixes scenes from my life as well as epic fantasy retellings of scenes from my life.
Intriguing.
But Dad, you promised you'd come to my graduation.
I'm sorry, son. You're an embarrassment.
But Dad, you promised you'd come to my graduation.
Wizard Dad!
Back to the house!
Like how it's the same scene.
What's it been like co-starring with Tommy Harris? I've always dreamed of treading
I'm definitely
the
going to be
boards
paying
of
attention to
medium-scale
this
regional
and hearing the
theatres,
audio,
Megan.
but watching
and for once,
this.
this show really gives me something to sink my teeth into. What's different about this show then? Tommy, Mr. Harris's show really lets me show my tremendous range as an actor. I've always suffered from typecasting,
Beautiful
forced to play the
range.
same tired characters in every
So many different hats.
or godforsaken soap opera, or God forbid, a pantomime. But you know, this show
So
has
many
really
different
let me
hats.
just go.
Just like Neil.
Jeff, the viewers at home will be dying to know exactly what is it that you bring to the show.
What's up, Jeff?
Good question. I think
dropped
these
this
guys would agree
thing.
with me when I say that it's my my steady
Trip.
hand on the tiller, my
Sweet.
arm round the shoulder approach that's really brought the
carrot.
production from strength to strength.
Absolutely right. Jeff's
know
contributions
what
are
he's doing there.
immeasurable. He was
God.
our rock. Can you
Oh,
give
right,
us
he
a
did say he
sneak
does his best work with his
peek of
trousers
anything
off,
else that might be in
doesn't he?
the show?
Yeah, all sorts, yeah.
We've got lots of exclusive.
I really like
first-hand
Tommy's jacket, by the way. I realize I never said that. I really like his jacket.
And some epic fantasy retellings of Tommy's time in the underground sports board scene.
The sports board. Then he does it with swords.
You'll never take the sacred pass! And am I
Wow.
right in saying this was officially commissioned by the government?
Yeah, all paid for by the taxpayer, which, you know, to be honest, was actually a lifesaver, really.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that without Advance's support, we'd have had to cut the finale.
Which frankly would have been a travesty.
Show us the dragon.
Oh, God, Jesus Christ!
God, that
Goodness, and you do this every night.
Absolutely.
beautiful dragon.
For what?
Death.
Gone so long you're not subscribed.
And
That's
the
completely
public
fine,
are
Blade.
footing the bill, are they?
Too bloody right they are. Between the cost of my tour bus and the dry cleaning of my ties, I'm barely scraping a profit here.
Amazing. And where can the folks at home come and see this for themselves? We're performing all over the nation.
Everywhere.
And people can see it for absolutely free, all courtesy of Advance. Isn't that
Oh, that's
incredible, Jeremy?
lovely.
Yes, it's unbelievable, Megan.
Well, thank you all so
Do
much
love
for
supporting
coming.
the
Next
arts.
time we
That
see
is
you, no
great.
doubt you'll have taken our jobs.
Yeah.
That's all we have time for tonight. Join us tomorrow when I'll be interviewing the world's most attractive horse. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. And from all of us here,
I really want to see the world's most attractive horse, but I don't think I
That's
will.
the ads. Let's get reset for tomorrow, please.
Hey, we must stop bumping into each other like this, eh?
Oh.
He made a choice. He made a strong choice. Oh, sorry, Jelly Bean. Ads. Okay, adverts, rather. Okay, I'm assuming Crazy Summer Solstice is our beautiful boy. I also want to save Sports Board the board game. So let's start with moves. I love these so much.
Hi, I'm multi-billionaire
Hi, Sophia.
Remington, and you wish you could be me. Recently, I put an idea to my science guys, and they said it couldn't be done. So I fired those guys, and I
Wow.
found myself some new ones. And today, I'm pleased to announce that we, at Remington's Fist, have come up with a solution to a problem all globe hoppers share.
Aww,
I love our foreign vacation.
pinata.
But I just hate flying.
I love
I know
flying.
what you mean, Brad. It
take so long and it can be pretty scary.
Well, let's face it, it's pretty inefficient, Janet. Going all the way around the planet.
Honestly, I find the process fun, and I don't know why.
Don't worry, young professionals. Now there is. Why go around our beautiful planet when you can go straight
Stockholm
through it?
Syndrome, baby.
Imagine a system of mass transit elevators running through the center of the Earth. Now you're
Wow.
thinking moves. My
Moves.
mobile orientation operational burrowing service will change the way you travel.
I like how they still don't look
and
impressed.
construction has already begun. I'm Sophia Remington. And when they tell me it can't be
They
done,
were hired
I
to
make
look
it happen
unimpressed.
even better.
You did not tell them anything else. Alright, advanced rationing. What's up with this?
Here at Advance, we know you're worried about the future.
Mm-hmm.
This territory is changing fast, and that makes other countries uncomfortable. But that won't stop us. And we intend to make sure that in these challenging times, every citizen gets their fair share of the abundant, nutritious food
Good.
we grow right here in the territory.
Are we closing out relations with other countries?
Post in the next few days, and it will let you claim enough food for the week, every week, at one of our many new distribution centers.
They fucking made us just turn in all of our passports, you know?
And no one will be left behind. So you can carry on coming together.
Mr. Cat Dog Streamer, well, I'm still here.
Memories. Because we've shown our international friends what's possible when we all pool our resources.
Product placement as. I do have a VODs channel where all my streams go on. I hate doing that. But I know Artivisor will yell at me if I don't.
And have confidence that the team will keep you safe from all the rest. Advance. Let's keep on setting a shining example together.
Weird. I don't like their energy. It's like they're saying things that I like, but I don't like the way they're saying them, you know? It's like doing a Kubrick stare while you're complimenting someone.
Dull and lifeless hair.
Oh, we're
Fed up with
expanding.
Dry and brittle split ends. And say hello to acid gastrique. Provitamin formula is a deep fortifying, intensive treatment that repairs and protects hair
God.
from resistant
You can tell that she's been using the
shock.
skin.
Only acid gastrique contains an organic blend of ingredients that penetrate deep into your hair, breaking down citrulline and glycogen for hair that looks and feels healthier.
Now, I don't know what those are, but I assume it's like the dihydrogen monoxide, aka water.
6 out of 10 shampoo is recommended.
Okay, let's read that tiny text there. Not tested under laboratory conditions, based on estimates of washing with Stay Sharp brand kitchen knives.
6 out of 10.
Hair care professionals with a qualification in shampooology from the Eye of the Beholder Institute of Utology.
And shampoo is recommended.
That is a summary of politics. That is a bit, yeah.
Strengthening strands for hair that's truly unbreakable.
Metaphor.
Rapid repair and protect.
Stomach acid? Yeah, that much I was like, I'm pretty sure that's what that means.
The irresistible, healthy-looking great hair days that make you say, "Look at my
Like gastrointestinal acid.
acid gastrique." Because you have to.
You have to. You have to. You have to. You have to. Alright, sports board sounds so... I'm so intrigued by sports board. Dun dun dun. Ellie! You put the ball in the bucket. That's not.
In the trivia round.
Mhm.
In non-Euclidean geometry,
Yeah.
which type of surface has constant negative Gaussian curvature?
Hyperbolic?
Correct. It's a leap year. Catch the egg.
Catch the egg. Yeah. Sport. with my cat ear moves. Zalia did a really good job rigging my model, and I'm very happy with it. 2-1 yard. Well, I didn't want those kids anyway.
The sports board game is the only game your family is gonna want to play.
Whoa! I thought she was gonna do that to the sports board game, and I got scared. He's wearing the shamed hat. 2 to 4 players. Beautiful. Alright. And then we can go to, of course, our favorite. Please, please, please. Yeah! He's a druid now. Midsummer. Really? Oh my goodness. I need to buy it. Oh my god, really? Oh my god, I need all of it. Yeah? Holy shit. But do they have Neil appeal? Please, Neil. Yeah? Yeah! Really? Oh my goodness. Holy shit. What was happening with those last frogs? Oh wow. 7 gnomes? Really? Uh-huh. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. Yeah? Uh-huh. Fuck yes! Oh my goodness, she just died. It's great. Yeah? Yeah! Oh my god, did he not say that they had Neil appeal in that ad? That advert? Did he not say that there was Neil appeal? Is there no... There's no Neil appeal. Chat, But how am I supposed to... I can't live in a world like this. Advance has taken everything from us. Disrupt has not provided. Where am I supposed to get Neil appeal? I'm gonna pet the streamer now. I should do that as a redeem. What day is it now? 278. A sign of things to come. Shopping, something that's always seemed so tedious before the sanctions, has become even more of a chore now. You managed to get almost everything you needed for the family this evening, but you'll have to come back tomorrow to get through the week. There's a queue to leave the car parked, though it's hard to make out why in the dark. Hopefully whatever it's causing it won't be long. As the final car in front of you drives off, you realize the queue is actually due to a checkpoint set up at the exit. A friendly-looking man in an advanced uniform, CCO emblazoned in a number of places on it, approaches your car and knocks on the driver's side window. You roll it down. Good evening! I was just... nothing to worry about. I was just wondering if I could see your team membership card, please? Weren't these cards supposed to be voluntary? Sorry, I don't have one. That's not a problem. We've got forms with us right here, and we're more than happy to sign you up. The man gestures to his colleague behind him, a young woman in a similar uniform. She's clearly received the short end of the stick and is stuck with the paperwork. I thought these cards weren't required. Well, strictly speaking, they're not, but there's also loads of benefits to having them, and no reason not to get one. His smile fades a bit, and when he puts up a hand to scratch the back of his neck for a moment, he leans over you. His presence now seeming a little intimidating. No thanks, it's not something I want right now. Almost instantly, the friendly demeanor is gone and his expression is one of stern disapproval. Well, obviously I can't make you sign up, but I would strongly recommend that you do. And soon. We wouldn't want people to think you had anything to hide, would we? He takes a step back and gestures for you to drive on. You're sure you see him writing down something in your rearview mirror as you head home somewhat more hurriedly than before. Clearly, Advance are very keen on everyone joining the team. I don't like the team! It sounds so fucked up to call it that. I don't like it being called that. An invitation worth ignoring. It's a Saturday, one of your few days off, and you've made the most of it. But as late afternoon draws on, the invitation sits pinned to the fridge, staring accusingly at you. The Channel 1 Gala is a mandatory work event. Bozeman is very quick to tell you. Also, don't you dare be late. The team wants to know you. Oh god. The Advance emote caught me so off guard. Oh god. They're here. They're in chat. Everybody scatter. Everybody run. Everybody hide. Advance is here. Oh no. Are they gone? I think the government's gone. I think we're okay. I'll tell you what's not gone, chat. The 3 minutes of ads coming up here in a few seconds, so if anybody needs to take a break, now's the perfect time to do so. If anybody needs to go to the bathroom, grab a snack, get some water, save your files, other things. What's my other shit? What do I say? What's the shit that I say literally every hour that I have been saying for like a year? What do I say? What are my words? Take your meds? Have I said that one? Like, there's a certain amount of these I've said, and I've not said all of them. Who knows? Incredible segue, yes. Hello, hello. I'm zooming in. What's up? I'm great at segues. Take care of yourself. That's what the spiel boils down to. Look at me, take care of yourself. Okay? You gotta make sure all your needs are good. You are a sim. You are a sim. Look at the little bars. Look at the little bars that you have, your needs, and make sure they're all good, you know? Your sleep, hygiene, fun, social, hunger, and bladder needs. Your plumb bob is broke. No! You need that! The tiny mustache, yeah. Yeah. I know most people when they do the mustache redeem don't notice it, so I was like, I should probably zoom in. If you haven't seen before. My little... Look. It's very gender for me. Oh boy. A thing I'm gonna love about him? Ooh, I'm intrigued. And the ads have started. Look at me, I'm small now. I can get real small. How small can I get? This is how small I can get. I've now learned how small I can get, chat. I guess theoretically I could become even more tiny. Do you guys see me down here? Do you guys see me down here? I can get even tinier. Do you guys see me? I think am I still... Okay, here I'm on the game screen now. Do you guys see me? Here, I'll go in front of the black. I'm down here. You see? I'm like in front of the text now. Or like I'm below the text. Here, I'll go directly below the S in Saturday. I can technically get it even smaller. What can happen here? How minuscule can I be?
Actually, I think it's starting to affect my voice now. I'm really small. I'm small down here. Even if I'm a little bigger, I'm pretty small. You guys see me directly below the S? I don't know if you can. I don't even know if that's... Maybe if I need to be a little bigger. You don't get to see me? I'm too tiny? I'm too tiny down here? Is this visible? Can you see this? Aries. I'm directly below the S in Saturday. I think that's technically I think you can like, see like a couple of pixels. I'll get a little bigger, maybe. Actually, we'll just do some undoing. I'm a little speck? That is true. There, I should be visible. I'm like the same... No, I'm like half the size of the S. I'm like the size of the lowercase letters, though. If I hover over the lowercase letters... You know? I'm tiny. I'm a little small guy over here. Look at me. I don't know why I'm like posing or anything you guys can't see. Oh man. I haven't done this voice in a while. It's fun to do. I'm just a little guy. That's so true. Oh man. The ads are still going. I'll sit here. I'll just stay here until the ads are over. I feel like I don't know if when I was small, it's when I was like, I could have been even smaller before, you know? I feel like when I was that small, you couldn't, I don't know if you guys could see me on stream. If like the quality, you know? Because we do lose a couple pixels going through. Oh boy. Gotta get that cheddar and pay bills. Yeah, that is true. That is the unfortunate part of the ads. Truly. There's 3 minutes then, because if you have 3 minutes of ads per hour, that gives you like a much more percentage of the revenue than if you're doing any of the if you're doing less than that. And I need money to afford the video games that I play. I mean, if you guys want to financially support me, I do have commissions open, and if you just want to donate, I have a coffee. And there's always also subscribing. But yes, I'm just a little guy. Don't steal me! Can you even see where I am? I'm right below the S in Saturday. I can get a little bigger. Oh. Wow. Alright, let me just hit undo a couple of times. Okay, that's the size that I normally am. I'm bigger than the letters now. Look at me go, I float around. Whee! That's me! There I am! I'm a little guy. But I can get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and here we are! Now I'm normal! There we are. Oh, there goes my mustache. Okay, I'm normal sized. I'm normal sized. Ariel, let me do my head lean ups, make sure my ears don't get cut off. There we go. Normal? In air quotes. Don't. Let me move over here. I'll go over. No, don't leave stream because I'm normal. I'm not. I'm as normal as a cat dog can be. Oh man. I guess. Are any of my siblings more normal than me? No. No, I'm the most normal of those. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, chat, let's continue on, shall we? I'll go. Let's start getting ready. I wonder if Sam will give you a lift. Drink or two might help with the enforced office socializing. Hopefully it won't be too bad. After all, you're pretty good at your job, right? Right? National News Night. You arrive on time, barely, at the Sauvignon, one of the oldest and grandest hotels in the capital. You're surprised to see a queue to get in, and quickly realize it's because people are being searched at the door by some very military-looking personnel in smart attire. While you're waiting, you can't help but notice just how very opulent the building is, possibly the fanciest you've been to in your whole life. You submit to being patted down and, with a sigh of relief, are led into the hotel. Once inside, you're directed to the grand ballroom, and following the signs, you marvel at the sheer scale of the place, and the amount of armed security guards. When you finally arrive, a very severe-looking woman at the door asks for your name. I'm Alex Winston. She curtly checks her list before whispering something to the waiter beside her.
You've made it just in time to be seated before dinner. Please, follow Emmanuel here to your table. The waiter smiles at you and opens one of the great double doors, gesturing for you to enter. It's the Emma. Aww. I'm glad that Bongo Cat gets to express themselves fully. With whatever emotion that Bongos possesses. The waiter smiles at you and opens with the great ira of that one. Immediately you see why it's called the Grand Ballroom. You pause for a second to take it all in. You feel a slight tap on your arm, and Emmanuel gestures for you to follow him. He sits you at a table in the central floor area with a decent view of the stage. Clearly you're in Bozeman's good books at the moment. You're sat with some colleagues you've seen around the Channel 1 offices before but don't know that well. One of them informs you far too excitedly that it's a very corporate evening of awards and speeches. At least the food should be good. Dinner is indeed lovely, and with the help of the no doubt very expensive wine, conversation flows easily enough. In fact, much to your surprise, you're actually presented with an award for Best Newcomer to the Channel 1 family. This was unexpected. As you walk up to collect it, you recognize the presenter as Dr. Adrian Atkinson Blimey of Incisors fame. We've heard of this guy. He thanks Advance for sponsoring this year's gala, before specifically thanking Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement for being in attendance tonight. As you take to the stage, you see the frontmost central table does indeed seat the Prime Ministers, as well as Bozeman, Megan, and some other very well-to-do types you don't recognize. That explains all of the security. As you're handed the award, Dr. Atkinson Blimey asks if you'd like to say a few words. You make a joke thanking Dave for fleeing the country and leaving you his job. Most of the room breaks out into polite laughter, but you see that neither of the Prime Ministers cracks so much as a smile. Nor does Bozeman. He's too busy frantically flipping between examining Peter and Julia for a reaction, and glaring daggers at you. Yeah, I figured. Eventually they join in the light applause as Adrian ushers you back to your seat. May not have been the smartest move. As you're finishing up dinner, one of the other people at your table points behind you. You turn and see Bozeman walking briskly past with Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement in tow. You're pretty sure he was pointedly ignoring you. He seems to be introducing the Prime Ministers to a selection of people at different tables. Better them than you? You finish off the rest of the meal, listen to the last few speeches, and then head home. All in all, it's a surprisingly nice evening. You might actually look forward to the next one. Providing Bozeman invites you to that one, of course. I had no idea Dave left. Ooh, we're gaming. Ooh, we're gaming. Ooh, we're gaming, baby. Yes, 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 yes. The heat wave. It does seem rather hot, yes. How do I turn the fan on? There we go. Yes, sir.
What, you got someone to hose down the sun, have you?
Yes, they've just strapped on their wax wings.
Come to
There's no
Bumlins?
substitute for air conditioning.
You know, I genuinely thought you'd be in a better mood today. She's not even here.
Yes, but he is. Our gun-toting handler.
Who, Andy?
I don't know what the fuck his name is, do I?
He's here to keep us safe from people like disruptors.
We'll go with that. Where's Purple Guy?
10 seconds, everybody.
So we've got any actual real
Doing
news
well.
Oh, the world's on fire. That good enough for you?
The
Going
world's
in
on
5,
fire. How about
4,
yours?
3.
What's that? I guess
Good
that's the
evening.
thing I got
I'm
here.
Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Siege mentality. The World Council today established a military blockade to enforce the unjust and punitive sanctions now entering their 10th week. In a statement from team headquarters a short time ago,
The same
Prime
image.
Minister Julia Salisbury issued a commanding response to this unprovoked escalation.
I think the game crashed. Did the game crash? The game crashed! Okay! Well. Alright. I broke it. I'll pull that back up again. We'll see if... Oh boy. I had a moment there I was just like, is this intended? Is this intended or is this not intended?
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
Shit nuts!
Our main headlines tonight.
Looks like your game didn't close properly. Yeah. I don't know what the issue is. Report issue? I don't know. I don't know what happened. What are the new things in the challenge room? I assume, yeah, I assumed that was one. These little fucking freaks. Okay, interference one. This is the buttons switch without anything. Shocking. Snuggle fucked. Alright. Mods, kill that man. That little... Alright, we'll go back here. I forgot I called this Mack the sensor. Okay. Gonna try this again.
I'm sweating like Peter Clement in an off-license here.
Okay, we're working on it.
What, you've got someone to hose down the sun, have you?
Yes, they've just
Hey,
got
crazy
more wax.
Neil.
Classical illusions are no substitute for air conditioning.
You know, I genuinely thought you'd be in a better mood.
Come to
He's not in
Bumlins.
here.
Yes, but he is. Our gun-toting handler.
Who, Andy?
I don't know what the fuck his name is, do I?
He's here to keep us safe.
Must be played.
Right, keep us in line. I hate guns. Give me the willies.
10 seconds, everybody.
So, we've got any actual real news tonight?
Well, the world's on fire. That good enough for you? Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight.
I was just there for a frame. We're all good.
The World Council today established a military blockade to enforce the unjust and punitive sanctions now entering their 10th week. In a statement from team headquarters a short time ago, Prime
The
Minister
same
Julia
image.
Salisbury issued a commanding response to this unprovoked escalation.
The regrettable decision taken by the World Council this morning have left the citizens of this country
Okay.
isolated and fearful. But Advance have prepared for this day. Our stockpiles are large, our wealth is unfathomable, and we will defend our citizens with every last breath from this latest brutal and calculated act of war. We are with you.
Don't like that you're talking like this. I really don't like that you're talking like this. See, this is the shit that I was worried about.
Thank
you. Match day. Reformed bad boy Johnny Hamsleeves was seen
Ooh.
on public today for the first time since leaving rehab.
I don't know what the noise is.
rehabilitated former sports star was photographed returning to public life, looking like a new man this morning as he shopped with friends. Ever since
I don't know who this is with the sunglasses, but I find them silly.
if a new relationship might be on the cards. Sources close to Johnny say a romance with ex-teammate Eric Justin
Ooh.
was no surprise and was common knowledge in the locker room. Though judging by the team's recent form, they may be the only ones scoring this season. In it to win it, exciting news
Get wrecked.
from France today with the announcement of a new monthly prize draw for all team membership card holders. Every month, lucky winners from across the country will be picked at random to receive what Team HQ are describing as unique prizes worth more than money used to be. Take up on the scheme has been much higher than expected, and if this lucky winner's delighted face is anything to go by,
Okay, that's
it
the
looks like
noise.
pretty soon
Noise,
everyone's
easy
going
to
have
recognize.
one.
Got it.
Glory hole, Due to the overwhelming public disapproval of their controversial moves, we insist now that excavations are to be discontinued and the
Jellybean ever find a suit that fits him
Speaking from her
properly?
divorce lawyer's parking lot, pitiful CEO Sophia Remington admitted the attempt to dig through the earth was short-sighted and ambitious, and unveiled the future of the abandoned hole. Sophia claims the low-cost subterranean housing project will be a triumph for low-income families and promises affordable, attractive accommodation only a few miles below sea level. Oh,
Just a
Captain,
few
my captain,
miles.
progress today for the stranded scientists of Dante's
These
Tomb, as the captain
guys!
leading their rescue mission is announced. The trapped team have survived in the cave system for many months now, but hope is on the horizon as the expedition
Red?
is announced by the Board of Underground Theoretics. Given rumours of incompetence throughout his career, Captain Archibald Viator III has proven a controversial choice. His troubling service record includes accusations of being drugged, disorderly, and disrobed on duty.
Damn, all three.
Life during wartime. As if we didn't have enough aggressors on our hands, internal problems are growing for the government as radical activist group Disrupt caused chaos in Parliament Park last night. Scuffles broke out after the protests, resulting in multiple arrests and the injury of 3 community cohesion officers.
We'll go with
Advance
these
said yet
three.
to comment. As grassroots support for the movement grows rapidly, especially in those areas Advance have not yet been able to fully regenerate, people across the country are starting to fear a return to the bad old days of inequality, division, and multiple television shows about buying houses. All this, and I'll be talking to some people with fascinating medical conditions, as well as one of the contenders in this year's Feline Football Championship, and her proud owner.
4,
That's all
3,
on tonight's
2,
National Nightly
1.
News.
Beep beep beep. Oh, right, it's that, it's that. Sorry. Fan on. Like, I can't. There we go. I won!
But first tonight, our team of correspondents has been dispatched to every corner of the country to see how the people of this great nation of ours are coping.
I was doing I have to click. I was dragging it.
First, let's go to Megan Wolf in Shining on Sea
Oh.
to see what the scientific community has to say. Megan, how's the weather there?
It's absolutely glorious, Jeremy. Thank you for asking.
Oh, here we
I'm
go.
with Dr. Anna Burns of the University of Princeton. Are you enjoying the weather as much as I am? Oh,
Oh, look at poor Jelly Bean over there.
And you're part of a team carrying out a
Oh,
study
God.
to just what's causing this unbelievable heat. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. Yes, we want to be able to reassure the public once and for all that there's absolutely nothing to worry about and that they can enjoy their sunstroke and fossil fuels in peace.
You sound very confident.
Everything's
about that.
going great.
Very
Everything's
much so.
going
I can say
great.
without any hesitation, there's really no cause
Poor
for
Jelly
any concern
Bean.
here. I've actually left my car running.
So tell us about this experiment.
Well, we take data from weather stations from all over the world, along with atmospheric samples, and we take all that and we feed it into this state-of-the-art computer, and very
Okay,
soon
weird
we'll be
computer.
getting a high-tech readout of the results.
Blimey, that sounds very fancy.
I should just say, none of this would be possible without the generous support of Remington Fist.
Oh,
This
God.
is all thanks to their unrivaled investment in our future, and may I just say, complimentary personal anecdote. Oh, here we go. And, as expected, everything is absolutely fucked. Hang on.
Oh boy.
This can't be right.
Right, but obviously you said a second ago that everything is absolutely fine, so...
Well, actually, under concern level, it just says, why, God, why?
We should be celebrating these wonderful results, I think.
Yeah? We need to evolve gills within 40 years.
Oh boy.
Here it just says, shit.
Look at you. This is meant to be a celebration. Can't go around looking like that.
Shit,
There you go.
shit,
Much
shit.
better. Can I just say thank you again to Sophia Remington for providing all of this?
Everyone, we don't have
Oh,
long. Time is
boy.
It's running out. Absolutely right. That is all we have time for.
Abandon hope and return to the bar.
Enjoy that. I'd like to thank Dr. Burns for just one opinion on the climate.
The sea will reclaim us all.
There you have it, Jeremy.
Will it now?
If proof be need be, that everything is just fine. I'm Megan Wolf, Here with science. Back to you.
Megan Warfare, attending to
Could've
do some
timed that
actual
better.
news. Next, heads over to Robin Short, who's in Scritchford with some of the winners of this week's team membership lottery. Robin?
Robin?
Thanks, Jeremy. I'm here in Scritchford with Gary Failsafe, a janitor at the local school, and Amelia Jackhammer, an aspiring poet. Both of you were drawn at random from those who hold team membership cards to receive this week's
Oh God, here we go again.
prize. How do you feel?
Filled with fervent euphoria.
Yeah, good, yeah.
And all that we had to do was fill in a quick form or two.
Wow!
They feel
that
like
sounds so
plants, you
convenient.
know?
But we're all dying to know, what have you won?
That's right, Robin. I've won dinner with Julia Salisbury.
Oh
at
my
one of the
fucking
campus
god.
restaurant.
Ooh, swanky.
And I've been invited to Peter Clement's house to help him dredge the gutter in.
That's absolutely terrific.
Oh my
You
god.
must both be over the moon.
I've written a poem about it.
Really
So,
now, have
can
you?
tell me about the moment when you first heard the news?
Well, I was battling against a
Look at
particularly
this little
difficult
guy.
floor test, probably one of the sixth formers, when the headmaster came and found me.
I was involved in a similarly brutal conflict with a particularly arduous stanza.
So you were both polishing turds?
No, I don't like to
Okay.
polish them. I like to keep them intact for my collection.
Oh,
Let me go
how
up.
unexpected.
I don't
We're all
polish
good.
turds. I write poetry.
Potato, potato. So Gary,
Woo!
Peter Clement's going to let me keep
Alright. Turn that back on. Do that
there's
there.
no harm in asking, I suppose.
Would you like to hear one?
No, thank you. Gary,
I'm so
when you
curious
signed
as
up
to
for
what
team
Jellybean's
membership,
talking
was it
about.
in hopes of winning the lottery, or were there other reasons?
I like a flutter, of course, but no, the boss said I had to sign up to keep coming into school.
Very sensible.
Aw.
It's important to know who we're trusting around our children.
Oh, I have an unpublished book of sonnets about children. Perhaps you'd like to hear one.
No!
Or an anthology of haikus on the death of innocence.
I'd rather hear about Gary's turd collection.
Really? I thought you might say that.
Oh god, he has it. He brought it with him.
Are you all right?
It's coming. It's inspiration. And
Oh
it's
my
delicious.
fucking god,
Right
woman.
you are.
Today on the show, there's no news. Just a man who keeps multiple poos.
Yeah, this bigger is my favourite. See how it's fibrous, it's really lovely texture.
Would you encourage other people to enter for their chance to win?
If it's colour you're looking for, take a
Oh
gander
my
at all
fucking
blue
god.
The national news lost its way when it covered some crap on a tray.
Is it a limerick?
Quite rare.
Maybe that was unfair.
And that's all we have time
Yeah!
for. Back to you, Jeremy.
Thanks, Robin. What a lucky pair they are.
Old
And
blue
finally
eyes
this
is
segment,
really. Yeah!
Bannon, who's gone to the smelliest town in the country to see how the unprecedented weather is affecting the locals. Patrick? Hello there, Jeremy.
I love how Patrick is always like complaining about something right before we cut to him.
And I have to say that, you know, in this, the smell really is. I mean, it's something else.
A lot of interference today.
You've lived through your whole life. How'd you put up with the sting?
Well, we're just all very proud of our achievement, to be honest with you. You can tell that, look at him, proud as punch. Do you know what it's like, son? Being the second smelliest town? Living in the shadow of Arseminster.
Arseminster.
But who's laughing now, eh?
What, not me, that's for sure. So what happened, mate?
Right, the good people from Willington's Fist came in and saved the day with their factory.
You're talking, of course, about the newly built Flard factory.
Yeah, they gave us this
The
big
Flard.
presentation on jobs and growth. But as soon as we heard about the stench, we paid them whatever they wanted to put it here.
Does this stink not affect your life in every way, Barry? I mean, perhaps if you're filling
Wow.
in a tax return or completing the physical act of love.
Oh god, here we go.
But you get used to it after several weeks of your first bout of sickness. The judges were very impressed.
So, what's the sickness?
Oh, that's nothing to worry about. It takes a few minutes before you develop any symptoms. Now, Kate was saying something about the production line and how they dump carcasses directly into the water.
He's having such a bad time.
Probably a few valves on
I love
the
watching him
high
have a
street.
bad time.
Should I see a doctor? What are the symptoms?
Well, the first one is asking stupid questions. Then folk experience a lot of inhibition.
Fuck off, do they? When was the last time you brushed your teeth, you stinking old tramp?
Next recording is a period of randomly bursting into song, followed immediately by delusions of grandeur.
Okay.
Hello, it's sexy Patrick Bannon, and he's wearing sexy shorts now. Oh my God, look at me. I'm like a stallion. I'm gorgeous. Why didn't you tell me? I can take
Oh, look at over Jelly Bean.
I'll even let you touch me if you want.
That will be the bout of undeserved self-confidence.
Love the Bannon. Feel the Bannon.
Good for him.
Oh, man.
And the ennui. All that's left now are the hallucinations.
Oh
and
boy.
consciousness.
Oh, what are you gonna see before you pass out?
Was that you? Why are you made out of elbows? You know I don't eat opinions.
Oh, don't worry, folks. Once he
Here we
wakes
go
up,
again.
We'll be just fine. We'll just find a place to stick him where it won't matter how many times he evacuates his bowels. Right.
Oh
That's
boy.
all here from Grizzleford, a town that's really making a stink. I'm Barry Lardons. Back to you, Jeremy.
Thanks, Barry. With a naval blockade being set up around our coastline as we speak, when we come back,
Barry.
I'll be talking to three
Very
members
professional
of
of him,
who appear
honestly.
to be here purely for medical reasons. Don't go away. Unless, of course, you've got something better to do. We'll be back after these messages.
He's melting. Miss Bozeman? Ooh. Interesting.
And I can't do this anymore.
You say this every Friday.
Noted, but not.
What do you mean? Jeremy?
My mic is still.
Report violations immediately. Protective equipment must be worn. Work safely. Electrified controls. Operate your own risk. No unauthorized personnel.
That's what
Okay.
I'm talking about. Cat football? We should
Cat
be doing
football?
Or a report from Grantham Downs.
Cat
Even the
football.
weather's more fucking
Cat
relevant
football.
than this.
Cat football.
Just breathe. It's just something like to keep people's minds off things.
Exactly, which is wrong. People's minds should be very much on things. Christ, it's so fucking hot.
Please take your seats as quickly as you can.
That's for fun.
I can't do this anymore, Jenny. I've had enough. That's it. This is just
10 seconds. Get over yourself, Jeremy. Why don't you stop feeling sorry for yourself for 5 fucking 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News with me, your host, Jeremy Donaldson.
Hi, Jeremy Donaldson.
Later, we'll be talking to the captain of the territory's first cat football team, Professor Pumpkin. But first, I'm joined by 3 guests with some balmy bodily behaviours. Joining me is a woman who's been hiccuping for over 9 months. Isn't that right, Miss Piercy?
Yes, that's right.
Yes. Tell us, what brought
Whoop,
all
whoop,
this
whoop, whoop,
on?
whoop, whoop.
It's all a bit of a blur, Jeremy.
I forgot that Jelly Bean would be on camera too.
I remember seeing the news about the election, and it hasn't stopped since.
Fascinating stuff. Also here is Frankie Steampipe. Perhaps you could explain to us exactly what your physiological foreboil is.
I'm here to say it's high time people like me were respected. We're constantly overlooked in the workplace, we're whispered about on buses, and we're asked politely to leave children's birthday parties. And it's disgusting.
Live Jeremy reaction.
And finally, I'm joined by a man who answered every question honestly. Even if it hated him. How do you cope with that, Mr. Truman?
With a combination of booze, self-hatred, and hardcore pornography.
Don't have to censor that.
Not according to my therapist.
Well, in that case, let's speak to Rose. Tell me, how does the hiccuping impact you?
I get shushed a lot, which is hard.
I'm aware, but there's nothing.
Well, I find it really fucking irritating.
People tend to believe your story?
Fuck no.
Actually, I've been surprised at how much
Shit.
support I've received.
And Frankie, why have you come here today?
Because my wife left me, and I was hoping that the fame would win her back.
We've started a group for people with ailments deemed broadly comical by society. It's called Take Us Seriously.
That's right. And we bloody well mean it.
And who's joined so far?
A bunch of fucking losers.
It's just us so far.
And how much success have you had?
Well, we've seen some...
Not doing some great.
I don't want to toot my own horn, but it's been a runaway success.
Shit all. Not a single person come to our fun run, and all of our leaflets fell in the canal.
Live Jeremy reaction.
Well, Miss Piercy, some people are saying your condition was actually caused by the shocking events of that night. What do you think?
Come down, Mr. Donaldson, that's absolute rubbish.
What it'd be like to have a pair of tits.
Could you?
Shit.
I'm sorry, it's very hot. What was I thinking?
That you're a team fuck puppet?
No.
Or a sellout cunt?
Apologies. Just a reminder that he can't help it. And hey, if this isn't like
I didn't get the cunt part.
what is it?
Fuckfest of propaganda masquerading as journalism.
Right, Frankie, Rose, tell us, how can the viewers get involved with your cause?
Yes, we're holding a sponsored run in Capital Park next weekend. It's called the No Smiles 13 Miles.
No, it's called the No Laugh Half. What did I say before the show?
That it was the team pulling Jeremy Donaldson's strings.
No, I didn't say.
Well, we may have to end that there, unfortunately. What a harmless bit of fun.
Steady on! This is exactly what I'm talking about. We demand respect.
Yes, well, later, I'll be talking to Professor Pumpkin, a ginger tabby with a world-class pair of penalty paws. Is that really necessary?
No, it isn't. Let go. Not you.
Unhand him at once. Enough! That's enough!
Oh boy.
Enough!
Jeremy!
Alex, don't you dare! Don't you fucking dare cut to the ads before I tell you to. You in the broadcast centre.
Yes, sir.
Both facilitators.
Yes, sir.
Listen to me. You cut to the ads before I tell you to, and I will kill every single person.
Jelly bean!
I am thinking about what I'm doing. I've been thinking about it for a long time. We all should be.
Go Jelly bean!
Fucking hot in here. Do you remember when we used to do the real news? Before it was all lottery winners and bloody cat football? We are on the brink of a siege, the likes of which the world hasn't seen in hundreds of years. The enemy is at the gates, and I'm stuck here talking to these three fucking idiots.
I think my hiccups have stopped.
You three, get the fuck out of my studio. Go on, now, go, before I change my mind.
We're doing the cuts and everything.
Lock the doors. Lock the doors.
Yes, Jeremy.
Now. Good. Yes. Now. Good. Okay. Yes. You in the broadcast centre.
Yes, sir.
Alex.
Hi. You know my name.
Pay attention. Now, I'm sure you've already loaded up exactly what you're going to play in the commercial, but today is going to be a little bit different. Look to your right. Yes, really. Look to your right. There is a VHS tape, and I want you to load it into one of the machines. And when I say so, and not before, you play it. You've got about 15 seconds, so I wouldn't waste any time. Now, all cameras.
I assume you won't be playing that tape. This station does not negotiate with terrorists. I hope I've made myself clear. You seem to know what to do.
Every single thing that comes out of this studio is either one-sided or banal. We're going to show the other side for a bit of fucking balance. Like the good old days. Alex, play the fucking tape. I don't want to hurt any of you.
I'm playing the tape. If Jeremy tells me to.
Oh, Alex, you're going to get me in trouble with that. Let's hope you made the right
Reset the system for the third segment. I imagine the ratings are going to be through the roof.
Yeah, A plus, A plus, A plus, A plus. Ah. Ah. Am I supposed to be listening to this?
You know the rich were not all evil. And you know the team membership card is an ID card.
Yeah.
No matter what they try to tell you.
Is this Alan James?
But why should you trust us? Another faceless organization. A shadowy figure with a distorted voice. You've seen it so many times in the movies. Well, this is not a movie.
I fucking knew it!
My name is Alan James. I used to try and shock people for a living.
The way that the voice was distorted, I was like, that's still his speech patterns.
But now we live in a time where perhaps you need to be shocked.
I didn't get to play Crazy Neil.
Advance are coming for our freedoms. They are coming for the fruits of our labors. They will take our wealth. They will euthanize our parents and smiling throughout. They will turn our children against us if we voice our concerns. But you don't have to accept it. A great many people already won't. You can resist. You can disrupt. Find us. Talk with us. Join us.
Well, we still have Crazy Neil.
We're everywhere.
This wasn't what I planned. I mean, some of it was. I had speech, look. But this was unexpected.
So what now, Jeremy?
It was supposed to be your day off. It was supposed to be your day off.
Please, don't do any more stupid things today.
How long, Jenny? How long?
Already lied.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News.
Hello.
Joining me, unexpectedly, for I very much imagine will be my last broadcast, are two new guests. Jenny works here at the National Nightly News and is someone I consider, well, a friend. And next to her is... What's your name?
Oh, CCO, you bitch.
Andy's a policeman. Only we don't call him that anymore. He's a community cohesion official.
Officer.
Sorry?
It's community cohesion officer, CCO.
And how's that feel, Andy? Being rebranded?
It's good. it's not about confrontation anymore. You know, the force
Yeah,
has its fair share of
that's
problems.
good.
The team doesn't have as many.
But it still has some.
I can say.
Couldn't or wouldn't?
I don't know what you want me to say.
Christ, you're fucking useless, aren't you? We'll come back to you later. Jenny?
I don't want to be on the news, Jeremy.
Too late, you're already on the news.
We want to do this.
Jelly bean.
Why did you join the National Nightly News team?
I always wanted to work in news.
Yes, but why specifically this program? The National Nightly News.
It was the news everyone trusted. Is. Do you really want to?
Is there something else you'd rather discuss? Is there something else you'd rather discuss?
Big Alan James-sized elephant in the room you seem to be ignoring.
What do you mean?
You didn't know, did you?
It's about the message, not the messenger. No, I didn't know. The people I met were with. He wasn't there. I didn't know it was Alan James.
I'm sorry. But seriously. Alan fucking James. You're flushing your life down the toilet for... God, I love you, Jeremy, but...
He's a good speaker.
He's a good speaker.
He's popular in the country.
That right?
Look, forget Alan James. There is still something deep.
See, I said this at the beginning. It's like, I don't want to be agreeing with Alan James.
You are. You know it too. Meanwhile, I'm interviewing a guest who stinks of shit. Patrick is paddling about in shit, and Robin is literally interviewing someone who collects the fucking stuff. I mean, it's not sophisticated, Paul. What a metaphor. We are sleepwalking our way into oppression, and the news isn't saying anything. We're not saying anything.
Says who? Alan fucking James.
What are all those scientists working on at Grentham Downs? What are they testing underground at Altergrave? Andy, your turn. Make yourself fucking useful. How many people have you brought in for consultations just because they weren't carrying or didn't have team membership cards?
Oh, well, there's other forms of identification that we will accept.
For how long?
We're just here to help.
Then why do you need these?
Yeah. God. Jelly
When it's
bean!
offered at gunpoint, is it, Andy? When it's offered at gunpoint, is it, Andy? Let me demonstrate it for you. Let me help you. Let me help you. You read these cards with my notes on it, and you'll probably digest a fact. That'd be helpful, wouldn't it, Andy? Knowing a fact?
What? I don't understand.
Do you want my help,
Yes,
Andy?
yes, whatever you say, yes.
Security are here, Jeremy.
Eat it.
What?
Eat the fucking news, Andy.
What?
Or I'll force it down your fucking throat.
Jeremy, stop.
Go on.
Really?
Eat it.
Eat the fucking news.
Jeremy, stop.
They will kill you. Please, don't make me watch that.
Oh. I don't want Jelly Bean to die either.
Sorry, everyone. Sorry, everyone. You can put the card down now, Andy. You can put the card down.
He was getting ready to eat it though.
You can go now. You too, Jenny. Fuck off over there. You too, Jenny. Fuck off over there. They're nearly done. They're nearly done. All cameras on me. All cameras on me.
What if I had to do another rhythm segment?
This new regime of ours is so seductive. I understand that. But before we all hand off our freedoms, should we ask to whom we're handing them over? Don't you want to know what's being done in your name? How many people were transitioned last month? A record high. Again, if you care. Shouldn't someone ask Advance how they plan to deal with this?
Yeah.
How many years or months of supplies we have? Why aren't we asking these questions?
Exactly.
Is this?
Jeremy.
Backstage, dressed as a fucking goalie, for Christ's sake. He's even got the little gloves. Anyway.
I love this fucking guy.
I didn't know it was going to be him. But I guess that just about sums it up. We are all up Ship Creek with a paddle made of Alan fucking James. Christ is also fucking pointless. I was going to quit tonight. Take a holiday.
Well, you're quitting anyway.
Maybe try having a relationship. I hear they're nice. Never tried.
Aww.
I loved them. And now, well...
God, Jeremy, don't!
I've tried my best...
Jeremy, no. Jeremy, no. Jeremy, Jelly Bean, Jelly Bean, Jelly Bean.
I'm sorry. I've lost this fight.
Alex, think of the consequences.
I've let you down.
Please, we can't show this. Cut to the ads.
Crazy Neil! Record high views for Crazy Neil! My shares in Crazy Neil are going to be great! Oh, look at that! A broadcast grade! My full wages. Not quite breaking even. Hell yeah, look at that, look at that, look at that. They still love me though! They still love me though. Oh boy! The achievement? Which one was... You either die a hero and the man behind the hood. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Oh my god, I hate to leave it there. That was so much, but it's late. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit, I love this game. Jeremy Best Boy. Jelly Bean. My Jelly Bean. This game went... I started this game... this stream, we were fighting off evil teddy bears, and by the end of it, a man was holding a gun up to his head on national news. And the whole time I've been calling him Jelly Bean. What a world. Aw, thank you, Blade. That's really cute. That's really nice. Thank you. Oh my goodness. But yeah. That's it for today's stream. Thank you all for joining. We will be continuing this game next week. Oh, and thank you for following. Thank you, Marins. Marins? Is that how I would say your name? I realized I hadn't said it out loud. Correct me if I'm wrong, I can change that. But yeah! Oh boy. That's it? Okay, good. I was like, wait a minute, vowels can be pronounced in many different ways. Yeah, we're gonna continue this game next week. I have a whole lot more to do. I have a whole lot more that I want to escape. Oh wait, Haldo's not here? Oh! Artificer is taking up the mantle. As we all know, I guess by this point, can't have shit on big screen. Can't have anything on big screen. Nope. Not allowed. Oh! I guess I can have those. That's fine. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. Oh, never mind. Oh boy, let's see here. Let's see who we can raid, shall we? You guys can sort out what I'm wearing. Figure out what's going on there. Who's live? Let's see here. I'll look at the little raid menu. What's happening? I raided you recently. I raided you recently. I raided you recently. Oh man. I'm pulling out the same tricks. I raided you recently? I am adorable. I agree. Now that game is very horror, and that's a bit too much of a tonal shift. I know we have some disturbing themes, but that's a different shift. I do not care about that game. Let's see here. Hilarious title for a stream. So many people fight you that they're cute or adorable? Well, I'm confident. I can't argue. I designed myself to be cute and marketable. Look at me. Don't you want a marketable plushie? No, I don't have enough people to do that. Don't worry. Makeship is safe for now. Oh, if I do, that's far in the future for me. Don't worry about it. But yeah. I think we're gonna, oh my god. When was the last time I tuned into you? It's been a while. When, is this a new model? When did you do this? God, just watch it. It's gonna be a similar situation here. It's gonna be like they've been doing it for months and I've just not noticed. I think that's genuinely the case. The pre-order. Oh, let me double check pronouns. If somebody's not in my sight for 5 minutes. I don't see them immediately from Mack ship. Beautiful. Beautiful. Pull up. I don't see pronouns. Okay. It's like, let me double check it. But whatever. We're gonna be reading Bacchus. Who is... Do they say what kind? Okay, you're a wine god. I was like, I know you got the horns. It's like, in my mind I was like, I know that you're something like godly. What's the term I'm looking for? Not heavenly. I guess godly is close enough. I knew it. Pantheon-ish. Whatever. But yes, I hope you have a good time over there. They're playing King of the Castle, which is a chat interactive game, so if you guys want to play a game with them, have a good time doing that. But yeah. Yeah! Jingle jingle. I jingle jingle all over the place. And if I take it off, then, you know, you never know where I am. You think you're like, you feel like you're safe, right? You feel like you're safe because you're like, oh, I'll always know where Mack is. You don't know that I can take off the collar. I can be anywhere. Well, I mean, right now I'm on your screen. Hi, it's me. I'm on your screen. Ninja Mack. I didn't take karate nearly enough to qualify for that. But yeah, everybody, I hope you all have a good time over there. There's the little raid messages in chat. Have a good time.